Hello, hello. Am I dark? Am I dark? I hope I'm not dark. Yes, it is lovely music, isn't it? Thank you very much, Fashion Blink, for that commentary. If you can hear me, if you can't hear me, kindly spam right tons of exclamation points. So welcome to the stream. Hello, Drew. That was fast with all caps. Welcome to the nice necklace. Says Jesus. I need to focus. I need to meditate on this to focus more on staying in a single train of thought. So welcome to the stream, first of all. For everyone watching later on, refer to the timestamps to skip over the parts where we yap, and then you can get right into the quiz. Damn, y'all are here right at the very beginning. That's nice. I like this darker ambience. Is it like dark? I fiddled with the camera just exactly. Oh, I look a bit raggedy today. Like I literally started tweaking the settings 5 minutes before, not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes before the quiz started, and then I opened up the camera and it was all white. All my settings were undone. I was like, okay, let me fix it. So this is the result of quick tampering. Thank you very much. So I hope all is good. No one's complaining about the shadows and the darkness, so that's good. So how have y'all been doing? My Saturday has not been very productive, which is a change, and it's nice and it's relaxing, and I guess maybe that's why I'm a little bit more relaxed this time around. I actually tried that this time around because I've been working on a new quiz parallel to this quiz that we might end up testing today at the end or the beginning of the stream, depending on how we go, just as a test. And to be honest, it was like Friday or so, and I ended up like working quite a lot on it. And then I found myself by the end of the day when I went to bed, I was thinking like, oh my God, like how am I going to do the stream? Like I feel so exhausted, and I feel like I'm so lazy to do it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try not doing anything productive on the day of the quiz. That way I can just be like whoosh, all refreshed and glowing, and then maybe it's not physically showing, you know what I'm saying? But it is I get to be a little bit more energized. I'm also drinking tea, which I'm sure the British among you, one British person in particular, will appreciate, because I am trying to drink less coffee. But here's my tea. It has a bag in it. That's iconic, isn't it? Oh yeah, question, do y'all leave tea bags in the tea? Because my thinking is, unless it's black tea, there's no point in taking it out too early. You know, you kind of want as much juices. So Drew, please advise, because you're the resident British person. I'd go to war over tea, sure, but give me some pointers. Like, do you leave can I leave the tea bag in for as long as I like, or is there a time limit on when I have to take it out? Because this is chamomile and I think some strawberry type of flavors that I mixed up. So, you know, that's just my logic, but I don't know what y'all do or how y'all do it where y'all are from. So, P.S. Yes, this week we'll be doing the quiz questions on the original trilogy, which is something new, and surprisingly, it was slightly difficult to come up with these questions for myself personally, in the sense that I like the original trilogy probably. I don't know if I like it the most of all the trilogies, but I'm not obsessed with it enough that I know like instinctively how to come up with questions. Like with Knights of the Old Republic, I'm at this point, especially after starting to write the script, I'm like so good at forming 50 questions about a single room in freaking Paragus, you know what I mean? So what color was the ceiling? What color is predominantly present in the Paragus med bay? Gray, green, yellow, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's a clear answer, but it's fun. Let me read these comments real quick. I'm practicing that as well to ignore comments until I finish my thought, and then I'm becoming a real streamer. Okay, I'm learning how to behave. Okay, let's read these comments. Love me some tea, drank some fancy, went at a wine bar today, and it was surprisingly good. Great. Link the address as well as your home address, please. Thank you. Insert a joke about how America went to war over tea, although that is a gross oversimplification. No, what they decided was that the sea was too salty, and they decided to make it sweeter by one day someone in Boston decided to push the crates into the sea and just freshen it up a little bit. Yeah, that's the story. You're welcome. They say if you leave it in past 3 to 5 minutes, the brew becomes a stew. It will get way too bitter. Yeah, but that's black tea, right? This tea doesn't get bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like this is sweet. Plus I put sugar and lemon. Sue me. I don't do milk. British people do milk. My best friend, who is actually from Sweden, because he has plenty of British influences. Oh, hey, Will Clark, how you doing? I didn't detect that. I do owe a slightly. That's what she said. What did she say? What dirty joke did I say this time? What did I say? Someone please rewind. If you're watching this on recording, do rewind it and enjoy the joke, because I'm missing it. I'm like missing fully where I'm squeezing out the teeth. Ooh, that's not. I'm guessing I said something further. But listen, what was I gonna say? Now I lost my train of thought. I finished my tea. I got tail on my fingers. Yeah, I don't do milk. My best friend once told me you should put milk in the tea, and I put it, and I just threw it down the drain. I couldn't drink it. P.S. I would like to just say a big thank you for Will Clark for renewing his membership, because I didn't acknowledge that last week. He must have done it on the exact same day, so I didn't see him become a member. But thank you very much for the membership. Whether or not we'll acknowledge the round extension this time around, we'll see to it. But hey. So yes, let me look for a timer. I tried it with milk, was fine, nothing to be proud of. It auto-updated. Can I refund you? I don't know if I can refund the membership. Like, I don't think there's a button for that, but I'll look for it if I can figure it out. What was I gonna click? I was gonna click a timer. Timer. Where's my timer? There it is. Okay. Yes. So how y'all doing so far? We have Passion Blank, Will Clark, Magic Spud, and Drew. That's 4. Yeah, we need to talk about lightsabers as well, because we talked about it a little bit on Discord. Someone mentioned, I think Temple mentioned, question. Use those force powers. Temple mentioned, when did the violet lightsaber first appear in Star Wars? And whether it was because of Samuel L. Jackson, or if it appeared before. But from what I understood, that it appeared before. I created a poll, but I don't know if it worked. You created a poll on what? On Discord, you mean? What did you ask on Discord? I recall you making a poll, but I don't recall what you asked specifically. Let me take a snoop. Here, listen to the sounds of the Auto City. Everyone's favorite color. Well, it's because it is Treya's favorite color. What did you ask? Did you ask? Oh, you asked for the color of the lightsaber. Yes, Discord asked if you could pick what a color of the lightsaber that you could use. What would it be? So type that in. I don't know. I would not put that poll right here on YouTube, simply for the fact that it can only cover up to 4 answers. So by all means, put in the comments what your favorite color would be if you could use it. Jedi Sentinel for life. Magic Spud does have the inclinations of a Jedi Sentinel. I do believe so. Probably extra feats, extra computer skill, that type of stuff. Sadly, in a game format, Jedi Sentinels are not the most interesting individuals, but you know, hey. Yeah, George Lucas wanted to give Samuelina L. Jacksina a different color. Although now it has related in modern day cringe. Oh. Movies think I'm copying Rey's lightsaber with that color. Was it yellow? What color was her lightsaber? I would assume it was more so gold. What was her lightsaber? I don't remember. It was blue, was it not? What? No, it's yellow. Oh my god. Oh, it's fat. Oh, I saw that. I saw it when I was buying a lightsaber. I saw that lightsaber. I didn't want to buy it. It was fat. Because they make models of lightsabers of a Malak's lightsaber is stunning. It's very elegant, very lovely. Well, we covered some lightsabers in the game modifications when we were playing Knights of the Old Republic 2. Anakin's lightsaber was blue, Rey's lightsaber from the last movie was yellow. Very well. It's fat. I don't like it. But hey, P.S. when I was looking into like the original trilogy questions, I was curious because I remembered that, and I might be giving you slight spoilers about questions here because I formed them a week ago, but I don't recall exactly. If I spoil it, oh well, you're welcome. But I know that he got Obi-Wan or Ben Kenobi gave him the lightsaber for training and stuff, so that was blue, and then he got a green one. How could you not know Bastille's was yellow? Where in that did you for a second assume that I thought Bastille's was not yellow? I'm very keenly aware of what color her lightsaber was. Thank you very much. I'm even aware of some other details, but we won't get into that. But what was I talking about? Train of thought. Okay, quick. We have to. I have to remember. Well, let me try remembering. What was it talking about? It was talking about lightsabers. Rey's lightsaber. What were we talking about? God dang it, Will Clark, you distracted me. Crap, I shouldn't read the comments when I'm speaking. Yeah. Train of thought has been reestablished. That Luke had a green lightsaber in Return of the Jedi, which is the third film in the trilogy. And I was like, where did he get that exactly? We don't see that. And then the point is he got it off camera, let's say. Kind of the way makeup artists apply eyebrows off camera. He got the lightsaber off camera. Like he got it between the two movies. So that was nice. But I didn't want to include that in... Yeah, he built it, exactly. But I didn't want to include that into questioning because that's not exactly part of the old trilogy unless I missed something, you know. So I do enjoy the MMO. I haven't played in a while. The MMO, like the Old Republic. And I actually... You have to... Oh, you don't remember that stuff. Just check your main emails. They spam stuff all the time. There's no IRL reason why it was green. Right? It doesn't... I feel logically from a writing standpoint, it makes sense that it was green because it would stick away from the fact that, first of all, you wouldn't ask questions. Is he using Ben Kenobi's lightsaber or did he take it from someone? Because green, I think, was the first occurrence of the green lightsaber in the trilogy, correct? So that in itself identifies it as, oh, that's his. It must be his. That's uniquely his. It belongs to him. You know, that makes sense. Will, in the comments, they do explain why he started out with blue. Well, by all means, explain it. Explain it. I am not aware it was the... Oh, by all means, explain these reasonings if y'all can. I'm very interested in this lore. Feel free to type mega long comments, or if you would like, if it's easier, feel free to type it in Discord and I'll just read it here, if y'all want. If y'all don't want, then don't type it. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, we have 14 minutes on the clock. Okay. It's a him starting out with a lightsaber. What? Oh, okay. Great. Well, apart from the lightsaber drama, not much has changed in this week's stream. Like, I didn't change any settings for the quiz. Ooh, I'll take this opportunity. Oh, what are we gonna do with Spud and the secrets? What are we gonna do about that? Should I? Okay, tell me. Should I get rid of stasises for him this week as well, or should we keep them? And then after he became closer to the four, you know what? I'll read this in my mind, and then I'll explain it. The reason why it was green is because of the shots where he first whips it out with the daylight sky in the background. Since the tech hasn't been advanced, and they couldn't. Makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. After he became closer to the Force, he started understanding. Yeah, I mean, listen, I do understand that people... This is my slight issue when people analyze novels and stuff that's old, because they instinctively think, oh, that's why characters behaved a certain way in the very first Star Wars film. And I'm like... Sure, but you have to keep in mind that this movie was made a long, long time ago, and they didn't have all this lore, you know, established. And P.S., the color of the lightsaber, this isn't to diss or to credit Knights of the Old Republic, but from what I have found, the color blade, yellow, blue, green, are not necessarily indicators of anything in any sort of realm except for Knights of the Old Republic. So Jedi Sentinels, for example, only exist in the game type of classification, and we can maybe classify people who fit that. But from what I have found, but, you know, don't take my source for, I would love to get more sources on this. From what I found, these classifications are not really mentioned much. How is the 1v1 quiz going? It's going good. We haven't had the chance to test it. We hopefully will test it today if we have a volunteer, but we'll see about that. But it's good. I'm still balancing out how strong the AI enemy is. Point being that the highest tier, level 3, should be very difficult to beat. And for anyone who has been following our quizzes that knows, like the only effects that are present with the one-on-one combat is global rushes and a force body. That's about it. That's present for the purposes of not overcomplicating things for one individual, you know. Let's see what else. Yeah, well, thank you for clarifying that. I just think it slightly sucks that there's not that much classification or lore behind the shade of the blade, but it's still nice, as they say, you know. A nice mug you got. Thank you. I tried. I know this. It's a nice mug. It reduces the quantity. It creates the illusion that you have more, and then you're drinking it, and then you drink less because you think you drank more. Anyway, this music shouldn't be playing. See, this audio plays when we're in the final round. I said, let's go to the hacker station. What else did I do this week? I didn't work that much on the script, but I think now that I've concluded the one-on-one quiz main setup, except for fixing mistakes, I think I will be refocusing my efforts on that. Yeah. And by the way, like in all these like streams that we've done, I must say I'm pretty pleased that we have actually, thanks to your guys' participation, we've established this quiz, the initial original normal quiz setup, that all abilities work, all settings work. If an error eventually pops up, it's something that can be skipped and fixed later on. So it's very nice. Speaking of, I need to go fix up the secrets. So what did y'all say? Should I just let fate run its course and randomize everything, or should I nerf certain individuals? Oh yes, and I'm going to ask you through a poll if y'all want me to participate in the quiz where I answer incorrectly on every round. So, but I don't know if y'all will find. I mean, it's not unfair because I'll answer incorrectly, but I'll leave it up to the public vote. It might make things more interesting, you know. Okay, let me see how stasises are scattered. In other words, Nox is tired of me getting stasis in early rounds. No, Noxus is tired of you. Noxus is a region in Legends of Runeterra and League of Legends, but Noxarian is tired of you getting stasis, period. Whether it be round 1 or round 10 or round 20, because you don't deserve them. You have enough power in other regions, okay? Okay, so... Oh, maybe that's a thing. I could put the hello, Zachary. How are you doing today? A quick note for you. You need to tell us more about the purple lightsaber. That's it. That's what we've been talking about, and I thought you might have some insight. For Magic Spud, what we were talking about is getting stasis. Perhaps I could program the system that you do not get a stasis if you're in the top 2 positions. Yeah, I could do that. If player highest point value, then player no get secret. No, not secret. Stasis. Yeah, I'll do that. Add modifier so that Spud doesn't get stasis most of the time. There you go. Let me fix these stasises because it's a lot. I generated them randomly now, and it's literally giving up to 3 stasises per round. I'm doing relatively all right. Got a case of COVID earlier this week, but it was pretty mild, so not feeling so good, but not feeling so bad either. Oh my god, weren't you sick last week as well? I hope you're doing well. I'm very pleased to hear that it's okay. It's mild. Hang in there, get some tea. How much do YouTube Shorts help? They don't help at all. I literally just do those for fun because it's fun for me to edit. That's it. They don't help at all. But it is fun. It is fun. That's all it is, really. Because it is a specific, environment in case you can't really get what's happening. I guess maybe I could start editing in a way that you can understand what's happening. Let me fix these darn stasises. I'll replace all stasises with men's. That's how boring is that? Well, not all stasises. Oh, you know what? If anyone wants to know when a certain secret will arm, I'll gladly tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all some insight. The secrets become available round 6. Round 6, no one's gonna get it. Okay. Let me also take a quick look. We don't want secrets during death field. Not secret stasis. We don't want it during death field. Not during the last round for sure. Well, then they wouldn't be secret. That's true, but I could tell you. Do you want to know? I'm not going to tell you if you don't want to know. Do you want to know when your first stasis may arm? This music's so fun. I'm very happy you feel that way. I designed it a long time ago. Well, I didn't design. I trimmed up multiple pieces together. But I'll replay it. Don't worry, I'll replay it. Because I want to. I'm in the mood. Okay. But let's see. Do you all want to know when your first stasis will become available? That way you can kind of aim at it. Like I need to get a streak of 3 correct answers before it. But that'd be. Who won last week? Zachary won last week, is it? I don't remember. Let's go from the start. Who won last week? Am I Delulu? Am I losing my memory? Let me take a look. History. Last week. Last week. Yes, Zachary won last week. Who did you think won last week? So do I only tell Zachary when his first stasis arms? Or do I tell everyone else when their stasis is armed? Or do I not tell anyone? Let's chill. Let me just remember. But we don't want to... I mean, what are the odds of 3 stasis is happening? Not that many. Oh, Smash and Blank has literally none of them. I'll give you a few. I'm gonna give Zachary a few, assuming that y'all are playing, of course. Oh, what was the purple lightsaber question? When did the purple lightsaber first appear in Star Wars lore? And what was the context or meaning behind it? Did it have a specific lore meaning as to why it was violet or purple? Or is it just there? And the answer to that would be 1991 in that novel, but I haven't read it, nor do I know the context. But you appear to be more knowledgeable in that particular department. Okay, that's enough stasis. Oh, so that's gonna be 5. Wait, how much? 5? I'll nerf him a little bit. Okay, I'll give you a little nerf. You'll still have the secrets. I'll leave him 1 stasis. He's gonna. Who was the? Wait. Who was the weakest last? History. I'm not sure for the very first time, but the first time I can think of is the game Mysteries of the Sith in 1998. Oh. I don't remember it in Heir to the Emperor, but I may have missed it. Yeah, I just found that online, like on some forums, people discussing that. And who was Secret Keeper? Oh, you know what? This sounds right. Zachary was Secret Keeper last week. Let's unveil that fact. Zachary, if he plays, he's gonna play the. Zachary will arm. Should I say it? I don't know if I want to say it. I'll say it. He will arm a stasis in round 8. If he times it. But I highly suspect he'll forget it by then. What else we got? That's enough of this music. But that was dark. Okay, minute 43. Good guys have blue and green, but bad have red. And yes, it is also one of the questions that we will not be using in this quiz. But blue and red lightsabers are the only lightsabers that are formed by... Let's go again. I almost spoke in my native tongue. Ilum is a place where Jedi go to collect lightsaber crystals, and this planet only possesses green and blue lightsaber crystals, and this is why Jedi lightsabers are typically blue and green, right? And that's it. So I would be very curious to know where they obtained the violet lightsabers. That's true. I have not read the Thrawn books. I guess I suppose I should. I'm trying to get in the habit of reading every morning a bit more. So I think once I'm finished with my World of Warcraft books, I have 2 books that I want to finish. I think I might dive into that. But maybe. I'm not too interested in Thrawn. But I'll see. What did you say? You don't remember it in the book, but you realize that there are a lot of things from that book that you don't recall correctly. Yeah, you missed a lot of details. I noticed that as well with the Revan novel. I feel the reason I know so many details about Revan's lore is solely because I made a video of it. So as I went progressively through the story, I would ask questions that I felt the reader would ask, and then I was like, I need to be certain of this if I'm going to include it in the video. Which is why when I talk to people about it, it's very common for people to just forget, all the details, and they say, oh, I think this is because, whereas I'm sitting here, no, it's literally because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, this, because of that, because I had to be sure, The Thrawn trilogy is good. I'd recommend it. Very well. I think Mace Windu's may be a synthetic crystal. Well, let's ask. Was Mace Windu's crystal synthetic? Let me see. Mace Windu's purple was created using a unique kyber crystal that he discovered in his travels. Oh, the lightsaber was created using a unique kyber crystal that he discovered in his travels. Kyber crystals are synthetic, right? Was my presumption correct? Force-attuned crystals that grew rarely but throughout the galaxy. So it's just, yeah, so it's not necessarily a synthetic crystal. It's a good starting point for any post-Return of the Jedi expanded universe because it introduces a lot of characters and sets up things in other EU books of that era. Okay, let's see how Magic Spud will be not annoying in conveying his thoughts that the Thrawn trilogy is good and recommendable. So, with that said, I also need to randomize the storm targets. Where's my storm designator? Yeah, I named it that. It's called the storm designator. I mean, that's just, it's just cool to see. I need to randomize the values. Okay, where is it? Okay. Storm designator. Copy. Wait, let me show you this. Fun. Where is my display capture? Dang it. Display capture. Yeah. Display capture. You see this? See these digits? So this right here is the randomized designation of storm targets. So, so this is the sequence that the system uses to determine who is requesting a storm and what targets this person's storms is going to hit. So your number is eliminated from a sequence. How many even billions of numbers is this like in sequence? But it's yeah, that's how the system determines who it hits. Meanwhile, let's take a look. It is a lot, but I don't have to remember it. Thank you. It just does stuff automatically. What is Spud right about the Thrawn trilogy? And then we're going to get into the quiz. In the meantime, kindly, if you can hear this sentence being directed at you, write if you want to participate in the quiz so I can begin inputting your first, last names and addresses and phone numbers and your social security numbers if you're in America. Okay, let's go. Everyone and their grandmother has read. Yes. It was the Thrawn trilogy was responsible for reigniting interest in Star Wars in a very content empty period in the real world. We would not have prequels if not for the trilogy. Really interesting. The Clone Wars was before anyone else did. Wait, I want to read this nicely. It also attempted to cast a bit of light on the Clone Wars before anyone else did. Thrawn is also one of the very few bad guys to ever score an actual win against the OT gang, and one of the few competent Imperial, one of the few ever. I feel like grammatically you should put most ever. One of the few competent, not incompetent, Imperial officers ever. Very well. I did quite like him in Ahsoka, the little bit of, because I did get the vibe that he's gonna be like, ugh, Admiral's boring. But it was I like the vibe. I like that you could sense a little bit of tactics there, you know. I'm ready, I play. Well, I only see 3 people, so I'm guessing if Zach, if you can hear me, write something so that I can introduce you into the quiz. Okay, let me hop some hoppity hop. And do not worry, this is going to be very quick. Like this. Ah, I'm trapped behind a wall. Someone help me. I'm back again. I have no new effects. There are new effects in the one-on-one quiz. So many that I lost track. I made like 30 new effects. Well, not 30, but you know. Breakfast. What is it, like 12 p.m. there? I wish it said. I wish YouTube would tell me times next to y'all's heads. Okay, let me start entering these positions. Oh yeah, I didn't do a poll. Let me do a poll. Should okay, start a poll. I don't want to become my own member, damn. Start a poll. Yes. No. Okay, there you go. This would indicate I would only be casting powers if I was to participate. But okay, girl, we don't want a copyright strike. But thank you, Knights of the Old Republic. Damn. Shit. Casually playing the main audio of Star Wars. 50% said no. Who said no? Speak. I'd rather us find a way to one day get you as an actual participant in quiz. Oh, I see. Okay, sure. That makes sense. I understand. Very well. Well, I would. You know what? Let me tell you something. If there is audience playing this, I thought about this a lot, especially when I'm on the toilet. I like to think a lot. If there is anyone that provides answers, and this is a note for everyone in the future, if you're watching, whatever, if people don't want to participate in the actual quiz, if you just want to answer questions and have fun in that way and just watch and support the stream, I can designate one role as the audience and basically establish answers based on that, and then I can do the power casting for the audience in question. Of course, this is, y'all know me, I'm not exactly like hungry for the win, so I'm not gonna be like, ooh, like if one person said it correctly, I'm gonna say it is correct. Well, 67% said yes, but I don't know if I should bend to the majority or if I should. I'll keep that poll open. Well, we only have 3 votes, so we only have 3 people, so it's like not much I can do there. This one's gonna blank. Okay. We don't have to keep smiling today. That's weird. But that is okay. I'll put Z. Oh. That doesn't count as a mistake. I'll reset the mistakes. Mistakes start once the gameplay settings are deployed. Okay, mistake tracking is from last week is 7. I can't see the stupid. I can't see my. What are y'all saying? Maybe we submit some questions and make a fan-made quiz and Nox has to answer. Oof, that'd be tough because I have to, for the system to work. No, it doesn't matter. Even if you make a quiz, I have to be the one that enters the stuff into the system, you know? Because I have to make the system know what is the correct answer, what is the incorrect answer. But I will tell you this. Through my times of watching, compiling old questions, I do forget like what the answers are. So that's fun, very fun. Like especially the questions where I purposefully make it to confuse y'all. Like what is the passcode on the Korriban Sith Academy for a new student? And it's just a series of numbers, and I'm like, I have no memory what I designated as the correct answer. Who knows? Drew. Without the R, though. Do you need the R? Let me know if you need the R. Fans get a special... Not fans, members get to use 2 words. So now... Well, I guess Fashion Blink is technically 2 words, so that's not that funny. Well, we could do like a Discord session or something that doesn't use a system where only you are being quizzed. That's true. You could record and upload it. I have to brainstorm on how to do that best. Well, here's the thing. You know how it would work? I could simply paste, because there's a column of correct answers. What I could do, if you tell me the sequence of correct answers, for example, first question to 20th question, you say first, third, second, third, first, third, fourth, third, whatever. I can't physically remember that. So I could copy paste that without even looking at those numbers. So the system will then treat those as correct answers. That will be at the tracker. So I can just copy paste that without looking at it directly. I'll obviously remember the first because I will know what the first number is. But if I paste that, then that's about that. You know. I feel like I'll put Magic Spud on. No. Crap, I have to keep Magic Spud on 5th because I nerfed his stasis because I assume we'll have 5 players. We need 1 more player. I need to have 1 more player. So if anyone's watching this, I need to get 1 more player into it. Otherwise, I have to go reorganize my furniture, okay? I want to be called Obi Drew Kenobi. That can be arranged. Sure. With the dashes? Do you want me to put dashes or is it just... What? Kenobi. Oh yeah, PS, if y'all want different names, I'll gladly give you different names. I think I've just opened up a can of worms here. Fashion Blank, Fashion Stank, you know. Would it be possible to enter the correct sequence, spare them, and then scramble the order they appear in? No. That'd be lovely, but the one thing I can't do with the sheets is scramble stuff around. If I scramble stuff around, then if it scrambles, it will say that the correct answer is for the first will now become the correct answer for the third, you know, or 5th or whatever. Crap, I need 1 more player. I need a player. Or I guess, I mean, listen, I have a drastic recommendation. I could fill in that spot until we do get a player, but I guess that's not it. Okay. Should I write it on our Discord, I guess? Sure. I'll just type in Star Wars Universe. There you go. I didn't share it too much on other Discords. I didn't want to be annoying to people. I could, but I don't want to be annoying, you know what I mean? And plus, people don't really tend to join in, I guess, which is fine. I guess because it's not seen on the spot, because things move, and if you paste this live stream, it's gonna, by the time people actually go through it and see it, it's gonna move up a little bit. But yeah, Obi Drew Kenobi. Maybe also give it a couple of weeks after it's been compiled for you to forget and assume, nah, I won't forget. That's not how it works for me. If I remember a question, I kind of absorb it in my head because the way that I've formed it. But Well, here's the thing. Crap. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can give me the sequence of correct answers. That's fine. You're very correct to that. I could just forget it. Yeah. 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 No, that could work. That could work. That could work. I could literally do it with Spuds quiz. So you know. I guess I'll start rearranging stuff then. I guess because we seem to. Yeah, this is a PSA announcement for anyone who's, if y'all are watching, because I do get some views after this. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna put the timestamp here. Listen, because I see a little spike in timestamps. The timestamp starts now. If you're watching this quiz, we are always lacking players, and to make it a really fun and exciting thing. And I see people looking through questions, so we'll speed it up a little bit. But it becomes more interesting the more players we have. So it's nice to have more players. So if you're watching this, you want to play, drop by and play. Because we're at 4. Highest we had was 9. It was a damn fun time. Now let me rearrange Bud's secrets again. Okay. And this one is to 25. No, it's not. This one's to 20. 20 rounds. Where is Will? Yeah, where is Will? Will disappeared. That he would have been a good filler. I think he just dropped by to say hi, and then he evaporated into the shadows. You still have round 25 highlighted? I do not. I don't know who told you that. You must be seeing things. Like, you got crazy. You got your eyes shut. Okay, player 5 is Spud. I'm going to transfer his secrets to player 2. And player 2 secrets to player 5. Boom. Why is that body doing there? Go away. Okay. Let's get this cracked out show on the road, okay? Shall we? If y'all are ready, y'all ready? 4 players? Boo. Boo. Yes, thank you, Google, for alerting me to my login an hour ago. Jesus. Terrible timing. So yeah, if anyone even types, listen, if we get someone, this is creepy. This is creepy to speak without music. If we get anyone answering, I'm gonna go ahead and add myself to the quiz or type in audience, and I will count their answers. Because I feel it's way too aggressive. Like someone joins and I'm like, oh my god, come play. Let's hear it. You know, these are the powers. You know, it's very aggressive. Instead, it doesn't really get the chill vibe. You know what I mean? So let's get into it as soon as I find the eternal button. But I probably shouldn't have put. I won't put the timestamp on that location that I said. Where's the button? The silence is a bitch. Ah, there it is. Okay. Silence. That. 3, 2, 1. I'm about to start clicking. Go. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, round 1 question, hello, is as follows. 3, 2, 1, go. In The Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader demonstrated the Dominus ability by absorbing what? Blaster bolts, lightsaber bolts, elevator bolts. I forgot that I wrote this question. That's actually a nice question. Well formed, adequate doses of humor in it, and yet not the I don't think it's that hard. Like if you know what's up, then it's good. You know? I better not. Don't copy poor Zachary. He don't know. I type Obi-Drew Kenobi's Obi-Drew son. But don't underestimate those elevator bolts, right? Did y'all? Where's the Drew disappear? I'm gonna answer for him because we don't got time to spare. And if he answers, I'll just change it. The correct answer to this question, surprise, surprise, blaster bolts. Who answered incorrect? Son of a. Did you do that on purpose? Okay, here goes nothing. Where did my commands go? Fashion Blank, you broke my keyboard. You full on broke my keyboard. There's this the button? I forgot. It does not working for some reason. So what he did was that he triggered. Shut up, Spud, because he triggered the effect where he drains force from people because he is oh no, it wasn't 0. It was Alt 1.
No power in this world can stop me. Fall beneath my blade.
Yay, I found the button. That was technically a mistake. I'll count that in. So, because he purposefully answered incorrectly on the first round, really, on the first round, you made me do that. I keep forgetting about that effect, and it's lovely. He even absorbs. Yeah, he absorbs. He takes your force from an empty spot. That's true. I'll disable the empty spot. So he obtained additional force power because he was the only one that I answered incorrectly. Let's. No spell casting this round, because there's nothing to cast. Next round. A question for round 2. Let's get into it. Han Solo was formerly known as Cadet 124329, 124339, or 124349. See, I forgot about what this is. But let's see. It's a guessing game. This round Bond unlocks, and it will be free this round. So do with that what you will. Drew, because I wrote Obi-Drew Kenobi. I skip entering his answer correctly. Zachary 1. I'm used to calling him Zach. Magic Split 2 and Fashion Blank 3. Excellent. And in under 30 seconds, applying correct answer. Correct answer to this question is the first 124329. And only Zachary answered correctly. Oh, it's foreshadowing something bad is gonna happen. Free bonds. At Stefan made this. How did Fashion Blank get 8 force points? Cast bonds, Zachary. Do not ask topics that do not concern you. I'm just kidding. He triggered the effect that. Where if you're the first person in the quiz who answers incorrectly on their own in the round, you drain everyone else of force by 1 point and obtain that much force. So he did that, and I forgot about that. Same way last time I forgot about that for Bud did it. Bonds are free this round, so get to casting. Why is it risky? It's not. What's risky? Nothing's risky. Bonding's not risky because no one can hurt you. What is your ID? Magic Spud. That's 2. You can bond Spud. He's binding with Drew, so he's overpowering you. In that sense, firing bomb.
Trust is a weapon.
I mean, answering in wrong and hoping you're the only one. Well, yeah, but if you answer, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Unless you know precisely what you're doing, and I didn't deploy icons. Great. That's it. No one wants bonds. Okay, that's fine. Well, you could wait out the other answers. That's true, but you have to know what the correct answer is. What the hell is this now? Streak tracking starts, so y'all better get into it.
And now we wait.
Question round 3. Which of the following sentences were not spoken by Darth Vader? I am your father, Luke. No, I am your father. Or Luke, I am your father. At any rate, he is his parent. He's his parental unit. Did that Han Solo fact come from the Han Solo novel series? I guess. I mean, I kind of go through multiple sources online and then I base it off of that fact. Which is blasphemous, probably. But hey, I'm all fully open for, discussions and stuff. I'm fully open to people telling me how wrong I am. Excellent. Flying answers. Correct answer for this question is... What is the correct answer? Which was not spoken. These were the correct answers. The incorrect answer was... I was a bitch this round. I put 2 correct answers. So nice. So the only one that got it incorrect was Drew. Fabulous spellcasting this round. Bonds are not free. Next round. The fuck was that? Next round is Global Rush. So bond with people to get the effects of Global Rush. And Zachary is on a streak to get secrets on round 6. So that's fun. Bond Drew. Yeah, see, he's claimed it. Are y'all stream late? Make sure the stream's not late. Another bond in progress. Well, not another bond. It's like redoing the bond.
Trust is a weapon.
Zach, that's 1-3. 1-3. Connection complete. But see, the bond didn't help because Drew answered incorrectly. That's nice. That's some good thinking right there. Round 4. Question for round. What's this round? Global Rush. Yep. So, haha, almost forgot. Question round 4. Here we go. Darth Vader destroyed the Death. What the fuck? Darth Vader ordered the Death Star to destroy whose homeworld? I will accept a variety of answers. Perhaps it would be best to... Yeah, I see you said Leia's, but I'm thinking like perhaps it would be best to masquerade the answer in some way that people won't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like the descendant of this and that, the sibling of this and that. You know what I mean? What round is this? Round 4. Next round 4 is body. The princess. Okay. See, ordinarily I would answer nobody's. I need to double check that. Is that true? Well, no, I'll accept. Well, see, this is not a trick question. Did he order it? That's true. Tarkin just. No, he didn't. I don't think he did. There was a parody of it. They made a parody where Darth Vader orders it and then Tarkin gets pissed off. And he says... And he's like, what the hell, Vader? I had a fucking villa on Alderaan. Like, why would you blow it up? I need to check that. I need to double check that. But I'm not about to open the damn... Parodies are not canon. Yeah. Sure. But is it inspired? I don't remember the film. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck. What do I do in this case? I guess that's correct, is it not? Right? Son of a bitch. Okay, fine. Fine, I will accept. I will do what needs to be done. That's good. I unintentionally made a freaking trick question. I guess I have to accept that, right? He's right. Oh, let's just get it over with. Jesus Christ. The thing is, if you hadn't intervened, I would have accepted, because I'm not a bitch. Supplying answers. Spud and Drew, I'm not calling you Obi Drew, I keep forgetting, are in lead, spellcasting stage. You know what? I'll punish you for that. I'll take away all of the little stasises that you have left. I don't care. That's punishment. I promised the last time. While I wait for declarations, you will not get any stasises, so you will not. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. You will be dealt with. I should invent a nerf button. Or a button if people unite their drains on one target, it becomes cheaper. That'd be fun. Spells. Let's take a look. 6s. Where are your 6s? Player 2. Gone. Gone. Okay. Any spellcasts declared? Next round is Force Body. Okay. Let's hop into the next round. Round 5. Body time. Well, y'all remember, round 7 will have free drains, so do with that information what you will. Question for round 5 is as follows. In The Empire Strikes Back, Boba Fett was seemingly killed by which creature? Boma Sarlacc Wampa None. I do not need an explanation for this answer, just please provide the correct answer until we supply the answer, and then we will proceed with the explanation for this answer, if there is an explanation to this answer. But hey, you know, we're breaking Zachary's streak of being in the lead. 4 versus 2, very well. And Drew evaporated. Oh no, the thing is, I would assume that Drew would want to, I don't know, would Drew want to answer? Well, seemingly, there's a word in that question. I will assume that Drew would answer. Well, what will I do with Drew? Okay, I'm gonna need Drew to assign someone whose answers I'll mimic. Who will I mimic? Whose answers will I mimic when he's evasive and elusive? I'll mimic most answers. Most people said 4, so I will input 4. How's that? Is that good? Supplying answers. Correct answers to this question is in fact none. He said 4 again. Help us, Drew be one Kenobi. The correct answer is none. This indeed is a trick question. None of this happened in The Empire Strikes Back. This happened in Return of the Jedi. Moving on to spell casting stage. What do we have now? Next round, secrets unlock and scoundrels luck begins. But a good thing we broke Magic Spud's secret. So I'm tempted to undo the stasises that I deleted, but you know, maybe they're still there. Maybe I didn't delete all of them. But I mean, I'm guessing y'all are not going to cast anything this round, correct? Correct? Yeah, sure. I'll wait 6 more seconds. We have trick questioned each other now. Yes, we're equal. Now we're equal because everyone else answered correctly except for you. That's a good karma moment. Moving on to next round, because I suspect y'all will not be casting bonds. If you declare it, I'll apply it retroactively. Question for round 6. Ooh, we have a weak ass. My apologies. That was not meant to sound derogatory. We have a weakest player. Scoundrel. Question for round 6 is as follows. The Star Wars trilogy was released on DVD for the first time in September of which year? 2002, 3, 4, 5. I'm kidding, Fashion Blank. That's not what I wanted to say. I didn't mean to say you're a weak ass. I thought I was going to say we have a weak ass player. That's like the slang. But of course, you're always fun to play with it. And now you have more powers, so not more force. So that should be a fun time. Zachary 3, okay. Yes, y'all should feel free to brainstorm on what other topics we should do, as should anyone that's watching this. Like, what other quiz topics should we do next week? Fashion Blink says 2, 3. Okay. 2003. See, he has to be unique, doesn't he? Drew also is good. Okay, listen, Drew. Okay, you answered. Great. Can you please designate a person whose answers I can copy in case you're like gone, or I know you said once that if your stream lags or something, so I don't have to like stress you out. The correct answer to this question is 3, is it? Yes, 3. 2004. Yes, okay. Yes, that's how it's marked. We could do general EU lore. Perhaps. Spellcasting stage. This is round 6. Next round, drain life unlocks. So I would... Oh, y'all don't want bonds. No one wants bonds this round. Yeah, no one wants bonds this round. Moving on to next round. Ooh, Curse of Damage and Drain Life. Okay, let's implement Curse of Damage first. Wrong button. It should be this one.
The shadow of death.
2 mistakes. Second mistake. Whoever answers incorrectly this round is losing a point. Question for round 7 is as follows. This better not be a trick. How many years after the formation of the Galactic Empire did the rebellion begin? The only one immune to Curse of Damage is Magic Spud. 2. Okay. I am not kidding you. The second I see y'all writing the answer, I forget what the question is. So Zachary says 2, and I'm like, I entered 2, and I'm like, just waiting for the other answer. But do you remember the first few quizzes? I miss all of y'all were there, weren't you? Right? I looked back because I was checking some settings, and I saw how difficult it was for me to organize all these things in my brain. But now it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Because I'm pretty. Oh dear. Fashion Blank said 1, 2. The correct answer to this question is 3. I'm so sorry. You may suffer now. Spellcasting stage begins now. And Drain Life unlocks. And Drain Life is free this round. So kindly be evil. I feel if I was like partaking in it, if I was partaking in it, I would be aggressive. You know, I would be a pure Darksider to make an enemy. You know what I mean? So y'all can focus me, and then y'all can do something about it. So it would be more challenging. You know. Because if this was right now, what I would do is I would probably automatically drain the strongest per player. Of 2 points. That's what I would do right away, you know. But I don't know. Like I'm still not sure. I feel like it's nicer for me to do that if there's maybe more players, but I don't know. I feel like if we drop ever down to 3 for some reason, then I think I'll do it. I think it might be fun. Drew, let's do those bonds. 2, 4. Thank you very much for that identifier. That's very nice. 24, a bond in progress first.
Trust is a weapon.
And let me do these drains. Drain identifiers is draining Drew 14. Okay. What else? Draining Zach. That's 23. And there you have it. Drains in progress. Whenever I say drains in progress, I think like of a shower drain. So I'm like draining in progress. Draining may begin now. Well, I know who I would drain now. You know. Okay, let's head over into the next round, which is Global What? Rush. Really, look at it. That was. I almost said a bad word. Question for round 8 is as follows. Cloud City, appearing in The Empire Strikes Back, was located on which planet? Corellia, Bespin, Naboo, or none? Zachary may answer with 2 answers. Zachary 2, Magic Spud 2. 2. See, that's a big dick energy move I like to call. If you like, when a scoundrel doesn't need 2 answers. He doesn't need to. He's like, I don't need your crap. I know what the answer is. I don't need an answer for 2. So I'm like, that right there is BD. Okay, honey. Spellcasting stage and kill the wind. Okay. That's so much fun as a streamer. That's the only thing I enjoy doing, is to be able to press stuff with this hand and do stuff with this hand, like this. Ain't that fun? What else can we do? Oh my god! While I'm waiting for spellcast, it's very exciting. Okay, what else can I do? What else pops up on the screen? Oh, you can do this. And that's so much fun to me. That's literally, I'll just sit there and do this for like 5 minutes. It's so much fun. Okay, no, but for real, we didn't do a darkness in a long time. Did y'all forget about darkness? I still have it in the system, but you know, I almost pressed it just now. Free ally shield Drew, please. Wait, sorry, next round. Yeah, you can't afford it, so I am cast. You will be punished for your transgression. Now that's sick. It ain't that sick. If I could only somehow put the name of the player in it, that'd be even worse. Moving on to next round then, since no one wants to cast any spells. Round 9. Spell shield unlocks, but only after this. Question for round 9 is as follows. Oh, interesting. Which company manufactured R2-D2? Industrial Automaton, Machinery Automation Group, or Mechanical Automation Inc.? I have not done extensive research on this question. If you're that pressed and petty, in case I made a mistake, send me letters. I would likely beef it in the comments. But that's, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. We're here for a fun time. We're not here for a long time because we're down to 20 rounds. Who was answering with 2? Zachary. Oh, Zachary's the scoundrel still. Interesting. If y'all don't drain that spud. Fashion blank 1. Magic spud 1. Zachary said 1 as well. Arcane intellect. That one has. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is industrial. He said 1 too. You just lost your crown. I'm so disappointed in you, Zachary. How dare you say that? I thought you were the OG. P.S. No one got a secret still. We're reaching round 10. No one got a secret. The correct answer is 1, and y'all did obtain answers. Congrats. What the hell are we doing now? Spellcasting. And shield unlocked. Free on allies. Ally shielding is free on allies. It is free on allies. I repeat, it's free on allies. Ally shields are free. It's free on allies. If you have an ally, a shield is gonna be free. Okay. Let's take a look. 20, 24. Okay. That is this button? No, that's just give a nihilus a bit of glasses button. Is this? Oh no, it's this button. Nice. No other ally shields? Wow, Zach and Fashion Blank could... Y'all should work together. Bonds... Oh, okay. Bond spud, very well. Very well. Bond in progress, as you wish.
Trust is a weapon.
And Fashion Blank wants a shield. Well, supplying shield. Is it this? Help me, I'm trapped behind this. Anyway, moving on to round 10, is it? What is next round? Oh, Divine Draft, okay. Oh, he connected to Spud. Clever. Round 10. Divine...
Let this draft guide your hand. My wind is at your back. Go! My tempest shields us.
Question for round 9 is... Not round 9, round 10 is as follows. Battling with Darth Vader aboard the second Death Star, whose identity does Luke attempt and fail to keep secret? I will accept all sorts of guesses. Aunts, roommates, pets, uncles, any inclination that you know who this might be, and do not answer too quickly. Do not answer too quickly. Because people might copy you, but I mean, y'all, why am I telling this to y'all? Y'all probably know each other better than I know some people. Princess. You love typing that, don't you? Leia Organa's twin sister. Well, god damn, that was a detailed answer. Leia Organa's status as his twin sister. Yes, that is the correct answer. Supplying answers. The correct answer is ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. Correct answer is that, what I just said, and 3 secrets preparing now.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Yes, the hell it does, honey. It's looming everywhere, every corner. It's horrible. Spellcasting. Only light side powers. Only light side powers. You can't cast. Ignore the fact that the icons are visible. That's not a mistake. I cleaned it up so it doesn't lag. I need to fix that. There's no need for that much wind. Bond drew. Very well. Bonding Drew, but I heard he's into that. Okay.
Trust is a weapon.
Bondage complete. With a tad of water sports, okay? And does that conclude spell casting stage? I don't think so. I'll wait. That's fine. It's fine. I have 18 seconds. 16 seconds. What's next round? Storm unlocks and cursive damage. Okay. Oh, clever. Clever connection. Because y'all are protected. Well, you're not protected from the cursive damage. You are protected from attacks. And storms. If both of y'all. Ooh, that's good. Technically, the timer expired, Spud. So I'm afraid I can't give you that shield. But, you know, it's fine. Stream lag. Sure. Moving on to round 11. I'll get the button right this time, okay?
The shadow of death.
Question for round 11. Oh wait. Is. Referred to as the ultimate weapon, what required 1 trillion galactic credits to construct? The Darth Vader, the Death Star Darth Vader, or the Superstar Destroyer? Yeah, no, I don't know. There could be secrets. However, with fewer players, the chances of those secrets is lower. However, I do see a secret. I will give you a slight mathematical equation. 2 of you share one secret. 1 of you does not. So there are 2 different secrets armed this time. By the way, in the one-on-one thing, I invented a few more secrets, such as precognition and stuff. 1, love the answer to. So yeah, that's such a good answer though, isn't it? Zachary 1. What the hell did I say? Fashion black. Well, you don't know. Maybe that's the correct answer. Okay. I regret to inform y'all that the correct answer to this question is in fact Darth Vader if we lived in the perfect world, but it is not. So the Death Star is the correct answer. And with that, one of the secrets is revealed, and it's this one.
Push it to the limit, Brace.
All correct. Everyone evaded damage. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Do you want a medal? Let's go spellcasting stage. You may declare spell casts, and Storm unlocks this round. Here we go. $1 trillion credits for that thing sounds like a bargain. That it does, doesn't it? I would have somehow thought more, but plus what? I mean, I guess it. I mean, you know, storms are free, by the way. Storms. Hello. Oh. I'll better be casting storm. The storms are free. Hello. Hello. Storms are free. Okay. Great. Let's do positive powers first, because they're the most boring. Who the hell wanted something? Spud, Bond, Drew. Oh, good. 2, 4, and... How many times did Zachary bond with Spud? Let me see this. Zachary identifier 3, 2... Oh, he bonded before. That's fine. Because if I had not now seen that Zachary failed to bond before with Magic Spud, I would have given him the advantage. Because I don't respect this cutting in line, okay? He's tried 3 and succeeded once. Next time, he is getting precedence. I don't care. It sounds fair, okay? Because we can't take into account the stream lagging and stuff, like for real. You know, just trying to be fair. And, you know, trying to keep being fun. What am I drawing? 2, 4. 2, 4, OB1. Oh, Drew, we can come up with something better than that. OB Drew Kenobi, we can come up with something better than that. Come on.
Trust is a weapon.
I am touched, though. You are not touched. He tried to touch you, but he failed at it. What are the storms required? Did everyone want a storm? Storm. Everyone a storm, and Spud want a storm. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. loving these digits. This is bound to trigger a shield. So I'm gonna put shields up right away. Let's go. Time to hit it. So that didn't go as planned with the shields. Blocked. Oh, Zachary got beaten up. Oh, good thing. Oh, good thing Fashion Blank and y'all didn't share a connection, right? Yeah, 1-4. Oh, good thing it wasn't. Right, it's good. It's good. We're all good. Secret destroyed. Oh yes, secret destroyed. The control. Secret was, in fact, I'm not telling you what it was because a magic spud has that secret arm, so I can't tell you. You almost got me there. Spellcasting stage is complete. Sorry, Zachary. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all need to unite against these heifers that are gonna, fight the power. Let's go. Round 12. What's this? Who the hell is this? Rush. Question for round 12 is as follows. Ooh. In which opening crawl does the following text appear? Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station, darlings, with enough power to destroy an entire planet. A New Hope, the Empire Strikes Back, or Richard. Can I read the question? Can y'all please wait for me to read the question? Am I done? The Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. The timer may begin now, but since y'all already provided the answers, what do we have? Zachary Magic Express. Everyone said 1. Great, that was the fastest answer y'all ever supplied. Damn. Secret's preparing. Let me turn off the wind. Let's go.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
I'm very surprised that Zachary didn't need to answer with 2 answers on that one. But still. Let's go to spellcasting. Self-shield, please. But P.S. you can feel free to declare your cast after you supply your answer. Except for bond. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll do the math. Like if you say a bond while supplying an answer, then I'm going to be like, no, you shady bitch. You can't do that. Cutting in line. I'm undoing it, So, self-shield, please. Well, since you said please, there better not be spell steal. Let's take a look. Psych. It's not spell steal. Not spell steal. Storm. I can't spell steal myself. Maybe you could. Who knows? With this quiz, you never know. Okay. Maybe you could. You can spell steal ally shields that you cast. I guess I could somehow program a way around that, but you know what? I probably will forget it. Can't be bothered. It's fine. It's fine. It's a secret. It's fine. The secret's best interest is you, not your allies. Okay. What are some drains? Drains are drain magic spud. Excellent. Embrace the dark side, especially since you're a light sider. Firing. And you're risking it with an active secret. Okay. Let's take a look. Secret obliterated. The secret in question was in fact impact, which means it was waiting for at least 2 people to cast power. I already showed 2 secrets preparing. Yes. The drain is complete. Ally shield. I could. Oh, okay. We said that. Storm requested by Zachary. Very well. Storm is firing now. Dark side Zachary, very bad. 2 hits on Fashion Blank, 1 on Obi-Wan. We need to come up with that. I'll come up with it during the spellcasting stage next time. Let's move on to the next round. Quick. This round, Healing Rain, correct?
Ride the surging tide.
And a bit of healing for Zachary and Drew. A question for round, what is it? 13 is as follows. How many lightsaber colors appear in the original trilogy? 2, 3, 4. I should cough, but this voice is pretty cute. What do we say? Drew, what are some good Star Wars names for Drew? Darth Drewless. 3 as in 2, 3. 2. Oh, why? 2 as in 3 colors. Yeah, it helps when I sort them 1, 2, 3. Then you can just say that. Oh my God, these texts, Jesus Christ. So the second answer, Magic Spud. 2, Zacharina. 2, Darth the Drewless. Darth the Draw. Drew, drawn. What did Drew say? I'm overthinking this. 3 as in 2, 3. Okay. We got there. For future reference, if you say the number, I'm taking that as the order in which you're answering. Correct answer to this question is in fact 3. Oh, I forgot that he had a secret arm. That's interesting. Here's some finger action.
Push it to the limit, Grace.
And that concludes that. I do like this audio quite a bit. This just random thought. Let's get to spellcasting. The best part of this round. The next round is Force Body, where you will be prompted to answer incorrectly on purpose. Which means it must be an easy question, or it may be too easy, or it may have only one incorrect answer to frame you better. See, if I was me, that's what I would do. What's the status in this situation? We have a tie. Interesting. I think it would make sense to make some allegiances in this case. Or it could be hard and you make out with something nice. Make out? Who the hell you want to make out with? Oh, wait a second. It's because the two of them are allies. That's where they're in the lead. I'm telling you, Bastion, Blank, and Zachary should team up. PS for next round, if no one casts spells, Zachary may answer 2 answers once again. And that concludes this round. Go away, round 13, and bring on round 14. Shield, please. You slow ass. Here you go. Shield supplied retroactively. Is it? Yes. Most welcome. Yes. You are now protected from storms and drains. What was I going to do now? Ask the next question. Question round 14 is as follows. I didn't trigger Force Body, but that's fine. I'll do it in a second. What is the first planet that appears in the original trilogy? Tatooine, Alderaan, Hoth, or Dantooine? And here's Force Body to block your view a little bit. Surprisingly good video, like that transition, because how much zoomed in it is on her eyes. I'm just like, damn. Okay, supplying answers. The correct answer to this question is you got it. Tatooine. Secret preparing and consider what spells you'll cast while this plays.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Spellcast. So no one wanted to take advantage of that Force Body? Interesting. I guess y'all don't need the Force. Maybe if you answer incorrectly, you hurt everyone else. I thought about it. Okay. Next round is Deathfield. Oh god, I don't remember what I did to the... I never remember what I did to the damn thing that you know what I'm thinking of. But hey. So Deathfield's next round. Bond fashion. Very well. Bonding fashion. Fashion. 21. Bond improvement.
Trust is a weapon.
Connection formed. That's it. Okay, that's it. Moving on to round 15. Well, there goes that boat. For slight simplicity in visuals, I'm not going to trigger the visual this time around for the death field. I feel like I need to trim it a little bit. It's a bit too long, I feel. It's nice, but it's a bit too long. Question for round 15 is as follows. Who is the first character in the original trilogy that demonstrates the use of Force powers? Yoda, Ben Kenobi, Darth Vader, or Luke Skywalker? Zachary may answer twice. Glad that shield breaker was there. Good. Good. Fabulous. Drew, 2. Somebody, we should ask AI to come up with a good... Well, I'm gonna ask it in between while I'm waiting for your spellcasts. Now I'll ask it. He said 2, 3. Let me decipher which is the correct answer. And Fashion Blank said 2 indeed. Supplying answers. The correct answer to this question is, in fact, Ben Kenobi, and Secret is preparing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Okay, spellcasting stage. Yes, and as y'all know, it's Death Field round, which means that Drain Life will amplify by 2. So you will drain 4 points. I highly encourage you to cast it. In the meantime, I'll ask ChatGPT, can you please come up with 10 fun Sith names for a person named Drew that sound funny? Are you kidding me? Darth Drew Sidious. Okay, this one's good. Darth Drucifer. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's about it. Druth? Really? Sure. Y'all, come on. Let's do some death fields. Or are we really not doing death fields? Wait, do y'all not want to use death fields, or are you like, wait, let me get into your head. Are you trying to not use them because you think that will make you a target? So you don't want to drain someone? Is that? You know what I mean? Is that why you don't want to use it? I had a counter-suck pre-typed, but I was not going to be the aggressor this round. See, ooh, if I was, okay, next quiz I'm playing, okay? Next quiz I'm playing, and I'm gonna beat Darth Nihilus up in this bitch, okay? Cause it's some mutually assured destruction. It is, but listen, if you drain someone, you'll at the very least reduce their force, because they'll drain you back. But I guess if y'all don't want to drain, I mean, it's, I'll give 2 health force points to whoever initiates the first drain. I'm not gonna do that. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just move. We'll just move on to the next round. Goddamn. Nah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do that from now on. Round 20, Death Field. First person who drains, I'll give him 2 points or something. You know what I mean? Like I have to break this balance that y'all created. I have to somehow push you over the edge. Question? No question. Moving on to round 16. What is it? Oh, Divine Draft again. Okay, that was quick.
Let this draft guide your hand. My wind is at your back. Go! My tempest shields us.
In The Empire Strikes Back, what was the first life threat Luke Skywalker faced? Darth Vader, stormtroopers, a Wampa, or other? And kindly specify what other thing it was that hurt him, if that is the correct answer. I'd forgotten my actual cast. What did you want to cast? Cast Death Field? Well, you can't cast it. Zachary may answer with 2 answers. And Magic Spud is gaining additional points this round, I think, right? Because of the Divine Draft. Because he's a light setter. And if Fashion Blank answers correctly, he will obtain a secret. What is it now? Y'all waiting for someone to answer first? 3, as long as you don't count the storm. Well, I mean, listen, Spud. Like, when it comes to life-threatening stuff, I'm not saying like the cold is like life-threatening. You know what I mean? Extreme frost, the threat of extreme frostbite and hypothermia. Nah, I'm not buying that. Come on, Jedi, come on. He can fart out a blade of lightsabers. Like, oh, it's fine. He'll find a way to warm himself up. Don't you worry about that. For Jawa, but it could be 2 because Aunt and Uncle's home burned at the same time. He just wasn't there. Sure, that's fine. So for what does Zachary say? What does Zachary say? 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. What did Fashion Blank say? Fashion Blank said 2. Correct answer to this question is a Wampa. Indeed correct. That this is referring only to The Empire Strikes Back, not the entire trilogy. Drew, I can't accept that. I can't accept that. Honey. Sweetheart, I can't accept that. Come on now. Come on. Did you have a streak? Did you have a streak? No, I see. I cannot accept that because if it was only you, I'd get that. But it's Fashion Blank also got it incorrect, so it's not enough here to him. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. Did you have a streak? Let me just check that. What was the streak? 6. Crap. But he's a sneaky one, isn't he? He tried to delete it. How dare you? I love that. So entertaining. I love that. Listen, keep doing that. If you can pull the wool over my eyes, good for you. Spellcasting. But you know, you may get clocked as well. It's also, listen, if no other player notices that and you get to pull the wool over my eyes, you got away with it. I'm totally fine with that. Like, if no one sees it, that's good. I mean, y'all could have declared powers by now, I'm guessing. Although next round is Anathema and Curse of Damage. So you'll probably not want to cast a shield. But then again, you can't initiate the shield next round for round 18. I'll wait till 30 seconds passed. Declare if you want something, I'll supply it retroactively. So moving on to round 17. What's this round? Oh, yeah, Anathema. What button is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, ho. Okay, question for round... What round is it? 17. And Curse of Damage, I'll deploy that later. As seen in A New Hope, how many suns does Tatooine have? If you answer this incorrectly, except for Drew, you will suffer damage, as dictated by the Curse of Damage.
The shadow of death.
Yeah, the answers are a bit hidden, but it's fine. You'll find your way. Two suns. Thank you, Magic Spud. In case I got confused, I may have thought that you're referring to 58 suns. But it's okay. It's fine. Listen, excess clarification never hurt anyone. I almost said except women, but that was a joke. I'm gonna be quiet. It's a joke. Sarcasm. What did Drew say? Drew as well. He said Drew. Y'all all. He said Drew. 1 Drew 3 4. Correct answer is that one, and that concludes this round. No one suffered damage. Lovely. Moving on to what? Round 18. Yes. See, because I didn't cast spellcasting, and then I don't annul the spellcasting. That doesn't annul the animation for the next round, and then I have to explain all this to you. Instead, I could just do this. Round 18. What do we have this round? Healing Rain. Here, have some water.
Ride the surging tide.
I did hurt everyone else by doing so earlier. You did. We will be subtracting your points by 70% because of that. This round, these two Lightsiders obtain additional points because they're the most active spellcasters. In the meantime, Zachary may answer twice the following question. Question is as follows, round 18. Who is the first Force-sensitive individual that appears in the original trilogy? Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, or Ben Kenobi? For this one, you need to know exactly what's happening in the movie. So, yeah. And I'm not accepting the freaking stormtroopers that appeared because everyone's force sensitive. 1-3. Very well, I'll put one of those in, but whether or not one of those is correct, that remains to be seen. Oh, that's good. I should always give Zachary the scoundrel. You know, that way people don't know whether or not to copy him, because they're like, does he know? Does he know? Spud 1. Waiting for Drew? He didn't, that's not... That 2. This isn't from this round, correct? It's from the previous round, right? Is it? Yes, that's from the previous round. Zach has the edge here for sure. Could totally be 3. I do not remember the sequence of those scenes. What do I do with Drew? Okay, what is the majority? I have one. Majority said 1. Yeah. Inputting answers. Correct answer to this question is Darth Vader. Secret preparing. Yes, Drew, it is 1. Congrats.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Listen, I hope you're not trying to manipulate me, because I'm really trying. Listen, if you don't answer in time, or if you take a bit longer, I'll simply supply you with the answer majority is saying. Whether or not that's correct, who knows? Spellcasting stage. Next round is what? Force Body and Global Rush. Round 19, and we're approaching the end. By the way, if anyone wants to try to play the one-on-one quiz, I'd be more than happy to do a test like 5 rounds if y'all want to try it out to see if it works after the 20th round. But if not, then that's chill. I'll just cry silently. Bonds in progress. Okay, what are the bonds? 2-4, and that's about it. What bonds is it? Casting bonds.
Is a weapon.
Yes, and I didn't trigger the prospective secrets expired, because for some of you secrets expired and you obtained additional points, but I didn't trigger that effect. I do apologize, but I'm sure y'all noticed an increase in your points here. Third mistake. What do we have with these? Pretty good. 3 mistakes round 18, but let's not jinx it. Storms will be cast last. Shield, self. So self shields requested. By Fashion Blink and Magic Spud. Very well. That's 1 and 2 shieldies in progress. And I need a storm, right? Right, a storm's missing from Zachary. Initiating, clever, because the shields are up. If that hits Spud, and if it's not reflect, it's gonna blow up his secret. Let's take a look. What was the button again? Zachary's 3. Why are 5 and 9 getting? That's a good question. That's a good. Interesting discovery. This stupid system. Wait. Is it gonna fix itself? Yeah. What a stupid system. I entered into the cell 1 space 2. The system thought I was putting in a date. So it put the 1st, 2nd, 2000, I don't know what, and all those digits. I don't know how it interpreted that to give. That's not my fault. That's the system's fault. I didn't know that was going to happen. Stupid sheet. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. It also treats empty cells as full cells. So if I put an empty cell on Spud, the system's like, oh, so he's arming every power possibly conceivable. And I need to cast. I need to cast a Storm by Zachary. Storm firing. Oh, it took a minute, didn't it? It's not reflect, but it's close enough. It's a close second. And it restored the 1 health that you lost because of it. Oh no, you lost 2 health and it healed you 2 health. Good mend. That was a good mend. It's like reflect without. It is. I mean, listen, it's good. It negated that. It just didn't hurt him. It does suck that that's. Why don't y'all want me to play? I'll play. I'm playing next time. Get ready for it. I'm playing next time. Storms every round. Every round. Trust. Well, not every round. Is that it, right? Moving on to round 19.
I will remind the world of true power. Freeze!
Adequate, even though it does pain me that Drew is being punished in this way. So the only ones that can answer are the first 3 players. Zachary, because yeah, Drew, take a break. I'm so sorry. Well, the streak's not the big one, but he is connected to Spud. Interesting, so he may obtain something from this. So everyone is frozen except for Fashion Blank, Magic Spud, and Zachary, which Drew basically. This round we also have, oh crap, this is gonna be visuals overload. You know what? Let's see. Let's see. This is what lag looks like. Three effects in play. Add a power, the system's gonna be like. Question for round 19. Let's go. Who said the following quote when referring to a tauntaun? And I added the parentheses part. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. I'll accept all sorts of answers for this one. However, if you're guessing, I'll accept your first guess. The one guess allowed. Who said when they either did some, looked at a tauntaun, they said, I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Their rank. Put an empty answer for Drew. What's Fashion Blank doing? Solo, Han Solo, 006. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question. Surprise, surprise! It is, in fact, Han Solo. 2 secrets preparing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Let's enter spellcasting stage and hope we don't die in the process. Okay, it's holding up. Come on, system, we can do this. Well, I can turn off the wind. Any spellcasts? The next round is last round. It's round 20. And I'm kind of at peace with that because I would like to try the one-on-one quiz. If anyone wants to play it, I'll ask you again once we're done to try it out, to run through it quickly and chat about Star Wars. If not, it's fine. I'm not going to be personally betrayed. I'll just block you from any upcoming quiz. Okay, who's casting shields? Magic Spud's casting shields. That's 2. Any more shieldies? Shieldy. Why are you draining Drew? What'd he do to you? Wait a second. So Zachary wants Spud to win. Who's fighting for whom? Who do y'all want to win? Who are y'all fighting for? So Zachary doesn't want Drew to win because he's bonded to... Thank you. I didn't notice that. There's so many things happening on the screen. I want me to win. Excellent. I take everything I said. Y'all know this better than me. Supplying shields first. If this thing crashes, y'all know what happened. No other shields. Let's do drains and then we'll do the storm. Zachary's draining Drew. That's 34. Drains, but Drew, you can't cast. You're frozen, my darling. I'm so sorry. You have a lot of force, Drew. Why were you not using your force points? You had 29 force points. Why were you not using them? Draining Drew, 34. Only one drain, right? Yeah. Drain in progress. Maybe because you're shielded. I don't know, maybe he just wants to use up the force, who knows. Oh, Fashion Blank and Magic Spud are tied. Interesting. And we have a storm. Can Drew use powers if frozen? That's gonna be a resounding no. And frozen. Like this. Think Han Solo. Okay, so that's it. No, there's no... No freezing. When you're frozen, you're not doing anything. You can't wiggle your toe. You don't kill Bill, just wiggle your little toe. So what Drew is doing, he's trying to wiggle his little toe like this. And then by the end of this round, he's going to wiggle the foot. And then by the beginning of the next round, he's going to wiggle his upper torso. And then by the spellcasting stage, then he can do some stuff. And what else do I need? A storm from Fashion Blank. Storm initiated. What did that do? Okay. Hit Zachary once, hit Drew once, and as a result, hit Spud once. Ooh, look at Fashion Blank. Dang. That's about it. That's about it. Moving on to the final round, round 20. Death Field. You know what? Let's do it.
There is no end to my power.
Question for round 20 is as follows. According to C-3PO, when Han Solo decided to enter an asteroid field, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 1,000,000 to 1, 2,726 to 1, 3,226 to 1, or 3,720 to 1. You will probably know this if you're a Cracktail fan, and I will respect you significantly if you know the answer to this question. But this is such lovely audio, though. Listen to it. Let's see these answers. Zachary says 2-4. I'll put something in your south. Fashion Blank says 3. Magic Spud says 3. OB1. OBR Kenobi. OB Drew Kenobi. Oh, he did put that. I mean, I actually take that back. It's a good name. What did you say, Drew? 4. Supplying answers. The correct answer. This question is secret is preparing, but no point in it because we're not moving to round 21. Final spellcasting stage. I'll trigger the secret, the visual. We love good visuals.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Death Field present. Let's go. Magic Spud is protected. What is conceivably possible here? Let me think. The Magic Spud's stuck at 25. There's no way we can take him underneath that, and he's likely going to drain someone that's 27. Shit. Right. Well, it's 4 points. It's 4 points. Wherever he drains, he's gonna get for just 29. Are we gonna have a tie? Declare everything. I'm not doing post declarations. Declare all drains, and then I'll do storms. Not giving you the advantage of progressively going through it. That's not fair because I'm quite interested in this. Jesus. Okay, this is an interesting outcome. And I'm thinking, like, is this going to result in a tie? There's only one declaration I can afford. Yeah, that's true. You can only declare one. Drain Zach. Oh, so you... Okay. That will annul that. Oh, wow. I'm really trying to, like... Jeez. Okay. Fine, let's do the drains first. Listen, for real, y'all. If y'all have any, y'all better declare it. Come on, declare it. I still need declarations from Drew, and Drew can wind if he declares drain. Can he though? Because there is room for storm. Zachary can't cast anything. God damn it, Zachary! Why did you answer incorrectly to this question? And maybe a storm. Okay. Okay, let's just do the drains. Let's just do the drains. I'm not gonna wait forever. Okay, I'm doing drains. If by the end of my spell cast, nothing else is declared, then that's it. Okay, let's see one by one. Magic Spud is draining fashion. That's 21. Fashion is gaining 2 and losing 2. 4, not 2. So keep that in mind as well. 13. Okay. And that's that for drains, right? Drew determines the winner. Well, Drew needs to declare it, because I'm not going to accept it if he doesn't declare it soon. Casting drains in progress now. Pity. It would be so nice if that was Reflect. I should eliminate Reflex from round 20, but that wouldn't be fair. And again, is it? I guess it is fair. Like, if you want to win, use your power strategically. Don't wait for round 20. What else do we have? Storms. 2 storms, right? Do I have 2 storms? Fashion Blink said, let's start with the storm. Okay. There's 1 storm, and what else? And Spud is you can't cast a storm. And that's. Now, if Drew drains, he'll be tied. That's what. Let's just do a storm. Storm firing for Fashion Light. And that storm sealed the deal. Can't do anything else. That's that. That would have been exciting the first. God damn it, he won again. But then again, it was 25% chance that you would. And people were nice. Next week, you will be a target. I'm coming for you, okay? I'll automate drain every time it's possible. And there goes that. Let's do the animation. Then we'll do the stats, and then we can try out the 1v1 quiz if anyone wants to try it. My last one was 3 games ago. Was it really? That's good. I thought it was 2 games ago. Let me update the winner real quick. The winner, chicken dinner. Where is it? It should say in big bold letters, update this. I could do 6 storms. Yeah, but you can't make a difference. You can't make a difference because literally every power you could conceivably use. Let me initiate it. Can I do that? Let me see. Drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it only affects once. That sucks. Hoping that it would stack. But either way, it doesn't matter because if it hits Spud, it just gets negated because it's protected for the round, so it gets negated. P.S. I will say he also had a spell reflect armed. That's a secret, so that sucks. Just remember, probably won't be in next week. Going to see the in-laws. Oh, that sounds fun. Is it fun though? Well, that's fine. We're gonna have a fun time next week. If you want, give us a suggestion on a topic, and then we can do that next week if you want to. If not, that's fine. Let me update the winner. I was in the middle of that. The winner is Spud. I'm just gonna put in Spud because I can. Okay. Let me get the floor ready for Spud Eddie. You know, I'm good at rhyming. Actually, I'm not that bad. I'm pretty okay with rhyming. Congratulations. Well, that's 3 points in advance ahead of the front runner. Let's head over. It had some fun moments, yeah, but can you imagine if we had more? That'd be crazy. You know what? Y'all should really give me that. I'm gonna ask you something in a second, so don't leave. Just please be patient. Let's get over into the scores. And this is gonna be a quick transition, so I might not be quick enough to shift over to it elegantly, but it's fine. Let's go to the scores. I didn't even get to click on it. Let me click on it. Stats. There we go. So, tell me. I'm gonna write this down for every one of you. What are you most knowledgeable about in Star Wars? I'm gonna write this down, okay? And I think this was your record on lowest mistakes. It was, wasn't it? It was like 3. It's very nice. I guess I suppose it works when you're relaxed. And I do trust, I'm maybe hoping too much, but if we do it with a one-on-one quiz, I feel I might make some mistakes, but I don't think too many. So what do y'all specialize in? Okay, Drew, Darth Bane trilogy. Okay, I want to note these things down so I can plan more accordingly. So Magic Spud, Drew, Fashion Blank, and Zachary. Tell me what you specialize in, so that I can. Revan story. Okay, very well. Fashion Blank, Revan story. Okay, and Magic Spud. What did Magic Spud say? Didn't say anything. Magic Spud. What do you specialize in? We're gonna have a. Well, we could have a quiz where I nerf you because you know something. I have a somewhat broad range. Pick one. Pick something on the spot. Or like Zachary, list me the things that you know about. Okay, Zachary says KOTOR, prequels, general EU knowledge. Oh, by the way, Zachary, do you follow Quinlan Voss and what's his name? Marcel Revenkist, like that stuff? Like I've been recently watching like the audiobook streams that they do. It's pretty fun. Not super deep details, but general lore areas. That's fine. Okay, Magic Spell said. Games, Tor, interesting. Thrawn, Trilogy, Bane, Trilogy. The Revenkist, but his name is Marcel. I can send you a link if you want. And yeah, I have a bit of EU under my belt too, but that's too broad topic for me to be that hubristic about. Wow, big words from people that watch my streams. I'm fascinated by that. I don't know what that means. Well, Quinlan, I haven't seen a lot of his stuff yet, but I recently found him, and sure, I'll link it in the Discord. What was very fun for me is that they were doing this book, this super fat ass book about Star Wars, and I couldn't keep track of it. But the best part was that once they got into the KOTOR era and onwards, it was very interesting because I could actually follow it. And once I actually knew the content, it was 10 times more interesting to see like opinions, speculations, like. It was a very fun time because I like set it to 1.5 speed while I was doing these quizzes, for example. So that was fun. Let's take a look at stats. Magic Spun, the Revenkist, light side alignment, favorite power force chain. Okay, good. This is overall good positioning, I feel, of everyone. Pretty. It's pretty nice. 60 correct answers. This statistic is really useless because it doesn't paint me a picture. Out of a possible 100, I guess this could be a grade to how good the questions were, and I think it was a good mix. Historian Zachary had the most correct answers. That's nice. So he had the most. 15 correct answers? Why does it say? No, he had 18 correct answers. This isn't displaying things correctly. Cannot believe I still didn't fix that, but it's good. 4 expired secrets. Ooh, y'all! Everyone had at least one expired secret. That's nice. It was interesting how some of the first questions in this were the hardest and it got easier as we went. Yeah, I tried to put the first 2-3 to be very hard. Yeah. So I'll practice a bit with balancing stuff out. Secrets rush was triggered most. No, it was fine. This is also okay. Y'all were very friendly to each other. You didn't cast too many dark sides powers. The most active, however, was Magic Spud. With 14 powers used. Light side alignment. This is literally the picture. Wait, y'all can't see that side of the graph. Why is that? Wait, go that way. I guess that's fine. You see the most of it. Like you can't see the light side powers here. But this is what a graph looks like. That is a graph. It is a graph. Magic's but the exile. Most bonds. Yeah, he was bondage. Nox, y'all were so nice to each other. Zach, Drew, Fashion, Dark Side. Well, it's a matter of perspective. Darksiders can still be very nice. Which is Darth Scion. He was a very nice and friendly person, I hear, behind the scenes. Okay. A Sith Sorcerer, Fashion. Like, if Drew... No, Drew's not going to be Sith Inquisitor, will he? Oh, we didn't have Keep Smiling this round, so Magic Spud got her position. Jedi Sage. Inquisitor is undecided. A tie between Fashion Blink and Zachary. And Drew only cast one storm. I'm used to... Oh, Drew is slipping from power. That's a shame. Oh, Zachary got bombarded. He took 9 damage. By the way, this implies he lost damage. This does not count for things that he managed to negate in the round. So if you answer correctly and someone hits you, that does not count as this. This thing counts actual things that were stolen from you that put you in a minus. So that's 9 points is pretty bad. But he was dark side. Jedi Shadow Magic Spot, and he won. How do you pull that off? Gained 14 points from Dark Side Embrace. He probably utilized Force Body. I'm guessing, right? Did you use Force Body a lot to answer correctly? Look at round 16. Round 16 is empty as hail. Round 16 is dead. Dead as hail. Round 20 is a spike. Of course, Dark Side prevails. And Drew is undecided. So Drew is apathetic, allegedly, according to this, but I don't think it's correct. But hey, Drew casts the least light side, dark side powers. But hey, it is what it is. And this frame moved barely a little bit. Okay, so since no one volunteered to partake in the one-on-one quiz, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go transition into it, and yeah, let me hop over into it. And I'm just going to show you what it is. And if anyone, for instance, Magic Spud, since he's very knowledgeable in these things and he can keep up with the testing, I can partake. That's fine. Fashion Blank can partake as well. That's fine. Whoever wants to partake. Okay, let me see this. I didn't know it was happening yet. Okay. Okay, y'all, the audience will be needed for voting as well. So I've established this like this. Let me put... So who's partaking? Fashion Blank. Let me put that in. But... I'm being very careful about what I type. Let me head over to my one-on-one arena, honey. Okay, so this is the arena. Hello, welcome to a new playground, okay? So I made a little list of things that I should be explaining to you line by line to simplify things. So for Fashion Blank to begin with, simply provide me with answers to the questions that I pose. Let me just access my questions really quickly. In the meantime, you can feel free to examine the surroundings that are taking place around you. 1v1 questions, I have them here. Okay. I think I have everything pretty well set up, so we can get into this. Let me just, give me a second. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so starting with, at the very beginning, what I'm going to explain to you is, at the round start, because you're Kreia, this is the character of Kreia, you're playing as Kreia. She's giving you a passive effect every round beginning, which is this thing here. So you will gain 1 health and 1 force from her at the beginning of every round. Well, not necessarily beginning, but in the round. She's going to grant you this because she is a mentor to you. You may use later on, these 2 abilities will unlock, which is Drain Life and Shield. You're very familiar with these, I suspect, based on the previous quizzes. So go, Kreia, go. Indeed. So let me just wipe that. Okay, so for now, simply supply with the correct answer and you will obtain 1 health for said question. The first question is as follows. Which of the following is a dark side power? Slow, dominate mind, or force aura? Feel free, of course, to listen to the answers of the audience. Yes, by audience can by all means help you if you so choose to. I do apologize for these little slip-ups with my visuals. Let me freeze these lines. The audience votes on round effects. Yeah, yes, they will vote on round. I don't know what round. What did he say? He said 2. The correct answer to this question is I forgot. The correct answer to this question is slow. So you did not answer correctly on that one, right? What did you say? I still need to keep track of these things. You said 2. Very well. You answered. That's fine. You answered incorrectly. You obtained additional force. Just give me 1 second so I can freeze these rows so they don't move. Otherwise, you're gonna keep getting jumpy stuff on the screen. Freeze up to. Yes. Now we're all fixed and locked in place, and this area will not move. Nihilus does answer. Nihilus will always answer incorrectly. Well, you can't afford any spells, so we were going to say what Nihilus is going to cast. Nihilus is not going to cast anything. He just answered incorrectly. So this is level 1, easiest. This is the easiest possible. We're going to move on to the yeah, if you answer incorrectly, you gain 3 force points, as you're familiar with. Let's move on to the next round. This round, P.S. If you ever need anything, look in that corner here. Not where I'm pointing at Kreia. You see it says provide your answer. That's what you need to be doing. So if you don't know what he answered, yes. If you ever need to know what's happening, just look at that corner over there, okay? Which is also an indicator for me to give you another question. Feel free to take help from the audience. In Knights of the Old Republic, this ability deals damage to both vitality points and force points. Force Storm, Force Breach, or Insanity. He will drain you in time, because he's programmed to behave a certain way. As you can see, he does have Drain Life available, so it's likely that he's going to drain you soon. But do provide your answer to this question. By the way, again, audience, feel free to help. But, you know, maybe the intention here is to do some other stuff. 2. Says the correct answer to this question is Force Storm. And that answer was indeed incorrect. But you obtained additional force points. Nihilus answers incorrectly as well. Do you wish to cast something? You can cast both of these powers, but you may only cast one of them per round. You can drain Nihilus. Drains are weakened if you drain him at 0 health, so I wouldn't suggest to do that. It will give you 1 health, but you know, in case you wish to cast. I did not yet program spellcasting stage because it's 1 player, but I need to do that to put a timer on the screen. Shield, very well. I will be supplying you with a shield as soon as I remember how I do it. This is how I do it. So then he'd have -1 health. No, he's still stuck at 0 health, but the drain is weakened. Supplying your shield now. You can see the status of the shield down there. Now let's see what Nihilus will do. As his passive is, he will drain 1 force every round. And he's going to be doing something. What is he going to do? I see what he's doing. Drained you of 2 points, negating your answer and obtaining +1. Someone has to play next or next week because y'all would do better. Well, you know, who knows? What do we have now? Yeah, that's it. That concludes this round. I don't have anything else to explain. Let's move on to the next round. Force Cloak is unlocking for you this round. That should be this button. Nope, not that button. Not that button. It should be this button. Force Cloak will conceal you for 1 round, and Nihilus will not be able to target you. You may use it after you answer the next question. This round is Global Rush as well, so you will gain extra points if you answer correctly. So audience, do give him a little help. Question for round 3 is as follows. Who damaged the Rakatan star maps? Rakatan slaves, the ancient Sith, or the Rakata? One, very well. Incorrect. The correct answer is Rakata. concealing that. Nihilus also answered incorrectly, so you're on par with him. Do you wish to cast any powers, including Force Cloak, which is free? So these two abilities here, once they unlock, they are free, but they recharge. And these are class powers. So Krea's class is Jedi Shadow that I've set up, and she can conceal herself, or well, later on you'll see Armor Secret, but these are free, but they recharge. So if you want, you can use it now, or you can wait for later on. But judging by Nihilus' state, I don't think he'll cast any powers on you because his abilities are gray, so he can't. Nope, nothing. Very well. Let's see what he does. Oh, although maybe he'll obtain extra force. He drains your force. And is he gonna cast something? No, not casting anything. Very well. Let's move on to the next round. This round we have audience voting present. Here you go.
New objective received.
So what does the audience wish to do with the following occurrence? I will prepare a poll for you very quickly. Okay. So do you wish to empower Nihilus, suppress Nihilus this round? Okay. What is the third option? You'll get to vote on YouTube. Predict what Nihilus will cast, or let me type that in. Give 5 force to fashion blank. Start poll. Poll has been submitted. What is your question? You asked me something. Let me see. Who do we give force points to in option 4? Anyone? You're giving it to fashion blank. So the only benefit is empower Nihilus. These things underneath empower Nihilus apply to fashion blank. Good point. I'll do that. I'll tweak that later. Fashion blank gets to predict what he will do, and then he can decide how he's going to behave. So while y'all vote on that, I'm going to supply the next answer, the next question for round 4. Question is as follows: in KOTOR 2, how much experience is needed to reach level 2? 100, 1,000, or 10,000? This is really anyone's guess. I have no clue the answer to this question. I'm gonna guess. Well, I can't guess because I can see it here, you know, so. I just need to practice to be a little bit quicker, I feel, with these things. 2 is your answer. The correct answer to this question is, in fact, 2. Correct. Congratulations. Good for you. Good for you. Let's conceal this. Let me hide this. Give 5 force points to fashion blank. Very well. Supplying 5 force points. Thank you for your votes.
Objective complete.
5 force points. You've obtained 5 force points. Do you wish to cast anything? Yeah, we did. We did all of these questions. These are old questions. Fashion blank, by all means, you feel free to declare your powers as soon as you wish to declare them. You don't have to wait for me to do that. But this round, I think Niall is going to drain you, I think. But that's my assumption based on the fact that he has drain life available. So you can... Nothing yet. Okay. I have to head out, but fun playing today. Thank you so much for stopping by, Zachary. I definitely will catch up with you on Discord, and I'll see you the week after or whenever you get back. So have a lot of fun with the in-laws. That's going to be tons of fun, I'm sure. No, we're not moving on to next round. Let me see actually what Nihilus will play, because I need to practice this time. Nihilus is initiating drain. Did he initiate drain? Right? Did he? Yeah, he did. Oh, it didn't take effect. Because of the shield. I keep forgetting that. That happened. Protected for this round. Shield was up. Good eye, Spud. Good eye. I need to practice this a little bit more. Let's head over to the next round. And this could potentially be the last round, but we'll see. This round, secrets should unlock, but I don't think that's correct. Is it correct? Yeah, I think you could hypothetically arm a secret this round. Alright, let me check. Let me just check. Nah, they become available round 6, so this is incorrect. They become available next round. This round, let's get into the next question. Question for round 5 is as follows. If it plays. I prefer to smell the fear in an enemy's sweat rather than manipulate him with spells from afar. Was a journal entry made by whom? Darth Sidious, Mother Talzin, Darth Treya, or Darth Malgus? Your guess is as good as mine. Not really, because I remember this because I put it in as the correct answer. I need to get rid of that white line below. This is the construction phase. P.S. If you want help, I mean, I really can't give it, but you're doing well actually. 6-1, that's pretty good. 3, answering 3. The correct answer to this question is 4, Darth Malgus. Incorrect, I'm afraid. So you are getting additional force points, which is 16, and he is gaining extra force points as well. Spellcasting stage, because I don't have a button for that. Please declare your powers if you have any. I haven't empowered nihilus, but I guess that's gonna become cloak. Very well, cloak in progress. Let me just arm it for you very quickly. Actually, he is gonna drain you this round. Arming cloak.
Plans,
Shield is also possible. Yes, very much so. You can afford it. Shield is being deployed now. And now it's draining force, and he's not going to do anything because he can't drain you. By the way, harder forms of... This is level 1 out of 3 for Nihilus, which is pretty light, and I'm very happy that you're doing well against him because he's intended to be this way. As you may notice, not that. Force Cloak is charging now. So let's move on to the next round. If y'all want for me to move on to the next round, are you bored as shit, or do you want me to push up to round 6? If not, then let me know. I'll move on to 6. Okay? Because he didn't cast any, so Cloak protected you. He would have drained life there. Go. Okay, very well. This round, what is happening this round? Nothing interesting. Question for round 6 is as follows. It's good practice. In Knights of the Old Republic, which member of the Sith Triumvirate was the first to die? Darth Treya, Darth Sion, or Darth Nihilus? But hey, it's good. It's good. This is actually serving me well as practice, even though we're not like blowing it out of the water. But it's good. It's good. It's giving me a note, and I'm happy that I'm actually clicking stuff. I didn't make too many mistakes up to round. Whatever. 3, you say. Supplying answer. The correct answer to this question was indeed 3. Well, ignore the little shape thingy because it is an old question, and the ordering of the question is old as heck. Why is Nihilus not supplying me with an answer? Ooh, did I just clock as the first mistake? Let me see. 3. Well, it works. It just didn't show correct or incorrect beneath. Maybe that part is bugged. But yeah, you answered. No spells. Very well. Let's see what Nihilus is gonna do. Could argue Sion died on Korriban to the player, and then Nihilus and Sion both died before Quarter 2. Good point. But you know that would be a trick question. This round, surprise, surprise. Shield consumed right away. I didn't deploy the animation. I need to work on that. But that concludes this round. Round 7. Oh, voting again. Fabulous.
New objective received.
Oh, I really hope you vote to empower Nihilus a little bit this round. But maybe not. Maybe you want him to win. That's fine. I need to get maybe a bit faster at starting these polls. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I should probably practice the copy-paste stuff faster. Prediction active. In the meantime, while the votes are up, I'm going to supply you with the question. The next question for round 7 is as follows. Galactic coordinates 000 belong to which world? Corellia, Korriban, Coruscant, or none of the above? We had this question you might remember. Fine if you don't, but hey, you're doing pretty well. You don't forget you can drain Nihilus even if he is on 1 health. Because you do have excess force, but maybe you will need it at a later point. Who knows? What is your answer? Yes, please, 4. 4 is your answer. Supplying the correct answer to this question is, in fact, I'm afraid, 3. Coruscant. So you got that incorrect, but you obtained... see, Kreia is giving you health. That's your main source of health right now. Because Kreia is granting you health every at the beginning of every round. Empower Nihilus 50% armor secret. Interesting. Did both of you vote for that? Very well. Thank you for the votes. Here's the button.
Objective complete.
You do not need to declare a secret because you are arming a secret. Secret's arming because Spud voted for it.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
And we're also going to grant our special little someone an upgrade.
Upgrade complete.
He's made a little bit darker, but the ultimate form, it looks very creepy. I quite like it. Upgrade is completed. Let's see what he will do. Do you want to cast anything else? Passion Blank? I haven't seen it, so I'm moving on. Nihilus is draining you of 1 force, and he's going to cast Death Field. Well, this is where the suffering begins, because he's going to start catching up. He obtained 4 points. Great, help me. That's so. It is quite a bit, so you better get those shields ready. Let's get into the next round. Round 8. This round, no effect present. Interesting. As you can see, the bar above, you're leading by 1 point. Big thanks to Kreia's. How many rounds? We can do 10. The maximum capacity is 20, but we will do 10 for this quiz because this is a little test. Unless, if to be quite honest with you, Magic Spud, I really don't mind running through it with you as well because I have a ton of old questions, but that's fine. Let's do a question for round 8. True or false? Lihon, Rakata Prime, has no side quests. One. Very well. The correct answer to this question is 2. Incorrect. But you know what? That's a lot of force. Maybe you will need it. I think this might be the time to start draining him. But very well. You can only cast one of these powers. Drain. Very well. Dangerous. Pesky stealth Mandalorians. Drain is in progress. Not sure which secret is armed, but who knows. Let's see what he's going to do next. Yeah, you could use cloak. You could use cloak. Well, our secret's armed, but maybe you don't want to use cloak. I do not know. 7-3. I don't know what he's going to do. He's level 2. He's a bit more upgraded this time. Level 1 is very predictable. Level 2 is like, I don't know exactly what he's going to do. But since you didn't declare, let's go. 4 is drained and activating this. See, it's a little bit stronger now. Level 3, I think, should be unbeatable, almost. Around 9. Question for round... Well, F my drag, right? Well, you know what? You could still win. Come on, you have a lot of force. Question for round 9 is as follows. Great. Good luck answering that one. Let me redo it. Would disappear. Oh, there it is. Shicho, the lightsaber form created before the emergence of Dark Jedi and Sith Lords, was also known as Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, or Form 4. By the way, if you want Spud to help you, I suggest waiting for him to answer. But that's totally fine. You can feel free to guess. The secret is not Siphon, Mend, or Reflect, or Stasis. I think I know what it is, but I will not reveal it. 3. You said 3. I will respect your choice. Correct answer to this question is 1. But hey, you're gaining force. I think, in my opinion, that you're unintentionally on the right path. Do you wish to cast any powers? All powers are available to you, including Secret, Force Cloak, and my advice would be to maybe use Cloak and, well, I guess Shield will not expire, but he's going to try to destroy it, I feel. So either way, I mean, do whatever you feel like you want to do, honestly. What do you wish to do? Oh, this is lovely audio. I will say this is a lot calmer and slower for me. It's nicer in the sense it's not as overwhelming as the other quiz. A cloak, please, and shield. Very well. Deploying shield and deploying not a secret and deploying cloak. Shield deploying now. And a cloak.
Plans within plans.
Let's take a look at what he does. Draining your force because it's the Orin effect. And he's not doing anything because he can't. Level 3 Nihilus will do something in case he has nothing else to cast. That's why he's the toughest form. He would have death fielded you this round, but you evaded it. Let's move on to round 10. Oh, audience voting again. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting if you choose to make him the hardest form he is.
New objective received.
Okay, let me practice. I would normally ask Spud just say what you want, but I want to practice this a little bit. Start a poll to be a bit faster. Empower Nihilus. Suppress Nihilus. You can predict what Nihilus will cast, or grant 5 force to Fashion Blink. There you go. I feel like maybe it would be better if I prepared these cells for copying, like every thing to put it in the appropriate cell. But let's, while you do the voting, I'm going to supply you with the question for round 10. It's as follows. How many proton cores brought by the Mandalorians attributed to the destruction of the Ravager? 4, 3, none. These questions are just pulled out of my ass, out of nowhere. 100% both of you voted for Empower Nihilus. That's iffy. 2, 3, I think. Fashion Blank said 1, and I'm going to respect his choice. However, the correct answer to this question is the second option, which is in fact 3. Incorrect, but you obtain additional force power. Thank you for the voting.
Objective complete.
Okay, do you wish to cast any spells? He's about to become level 3. Good luck with that. Well, this is the final round, though. Oh, actually, if this is the final round, you may have won, but let's see. Well, you have not won yet. Let's see. Drain is in progress, as you requested. Now. That's that, I suppose, because you didn't declare any other powers. Let's see. Force. He's draining your force. Oh, no, he's not draining your force. I need to upgrade him. Upgrade in progress. Why is this thing still there? Oh, my bad. I'm learning. Upgrading in 3, 2...
Upgrade complete.
Okay, great. Well, the timing is a bit off. Okay, well, let's see what he's gonna do to you. Surprise, surprise. Upgraded. Well, we're at the last. Do you want to go up to round 15? We can end it here because you're 7-6, but I do think he will catch up to you by round 20. I think that's what's gonna happen, but up to you. We can call it a line. I have a shield. Oh yes, he is protected. Is he protected? Yes, you're protected. You're protected. It's going off next round. I do think we should declare it at the end here. He's too strong now, but we should declare this as a successful test because you'll get eaten alive. Oh, by the way, do y'all want to swap? I can have Magic Spud do the remaining 10 rounds if you want. We could do that. We could do that swap if you want. So the half. So, but I need to. Ooh, I need to. Well, I have 10 more questions ready up to round 20. If you want, it would definitely kill me. Yes. So, do y'all want to swap, or do you want to look at his eyes? Would you don't like that? Like you ain't suicidal? You don't want to try that? Okay, sure. That's a shame. There were additional force powers that he had as well. But I guess that's that then. So yeah, we're gonna conclude that here, I guess, in that sense. I can renew Magic Spot. I can go back to the beginning and do you reuse these 10 questions if you want to. Other than that, either renew or go up to 20, or call it a day. Yeah. It's been quite a few, not hours. How long has the stream been? I can't even see the duration. I would do a rewind with the new 10 questions. Very well. We can absolutely do that. Travel back in time. And I'm glad that the portrait is good. I'm very glad. I did tweak that a little bit. I will disempower him. And I will undo the answers. That, undo cloaks, undo shields, undo additions, undo secrets. Everything has been undone and restored to the first round. Just a moment, I need to copy the answers. That, copy that. Okay. Write Magic's name though. Yes, I will. Magic Spud. Changed. You're leading by 1 point. Thanks to what? Krea's battle meditation. Okay, so let's get into round 1. Round 1's question is as follows. What was the cause of the Harbinger taking as long as 3 days to catch up to the Ebon Hawk to reach Paragus? Bad weather, HK 50, or Republic resistance? 2. Very well. Supplying your answer. The correct answer to this question is indeed 2. Obtaining additional point to answer Nihilus answered incorrectly. He's draining your force. He can do that. He's very evil. And he's not casting anything because he cannot. He does not have sufficient force. In the meantime, we will move on to round 2. Round 2 question is as follows. You have cloak will... This text up here is so incorrect. Is it? Okay. Question for round 2 is as follows. Which ability frees the caster from all incapacitating effects in the Old Republic? Mind Control, Unlimited Power, Force of Will, or Mind Snap? He can probably always win if I go for correct answers. Let's leave that in play. I have done some mathematics, and answering correctly with care might work. Correct answer to this question is indeed Force of Will. 2 additional points obtained. Can you cast anything? You cannot. You can't afford it. Yeah, and the cloak is still locked. See, this is so incorrect. I need to fix that. You can't cast anything. Let's see what he's going to do. Draining force. And here we go. Equalized. Moving on to round 3. I'm getting the hang of this. Not that. Force cloak unlocks. I keep pressing the wrong button. Cloak unlocks. Cloak unlocks. Question for the next round is this. Is Darth Vader physically capable of producing lightning? We had this discussion. I suspect you would be able to answer this correctly. Yes or no. However... Oh, Global Rush this round. Two. Okay. Correct answer to this question. Yes. Capable, but chooses not to. Lightning base powers. You know what? For the sake of this testing, I'll change it. For the sake of testing, I'll change it because we're testing. We're testing. We're not gonna have a debate. It's fine. It's good. I agree. Like this was like a fun question. In the previous, I said yes. He's allowed to do it. So I don't know if we got it correct. But for the purposes of this test, I'm gonna allow that answer to be correct. Okay. Let's see what he's going to do. Drains force. Could do an animation for that as well. And what is he doing now? Nothing. He can't afford anything. Very well. Cloak conceals you for 1 round. He can't target you in that round.
New objective received.
Time for a little poll. Let's go. Suppress nihilus. Okay. That's why prediction is good. Later on. If you can predict what he's going to do to you, you can decide whether or not you need to use any power or stealth to conceal yourself. While that's running, here's the question for round whatever this is. 4. Which of the following is the student ID used in the Sith Academy, Knights of the Old Republic 2 on Korriban? And this round is Force Body, actually. This is totally unintentional. I'm honestly assuming that you're gonna guess this one, but that's fine. It's fun when he's empowered. Did you vote? Crap 1. Very well, we'll see. The correct answer to this question is 2. Very good. So you obtain additional force. You should have obtained additional force. Have you not? Correct answer is 1. Well, yeah. You answered. Let me just fiddle just a little bit. Yeah. You answered correct. Yeah. It's good. And add additional force points. I guess maybe I need to recheck those numbers, but we're not going to get into that too much. Voting is complete.
Objective complete.
Empower Nihilus to give 5 force points. Okay, giving 5 force points. Oh, I had a button for that as well, but I forgot what it was. F6. Oh. Yep, that's what the button was. I just follow my own logic. And we're going to empower Nihilus to level 2.
Upgrade complete.
Level 2 upgraded. Moving on to his. Do you want to cast something? Shield, very well. Shield in progress. Deploying it now. Draining your force. And he's going to cast. That perhaps would have been a good time to use cloak. I don't think the shield subtracted my force. Let me see. Or yes, it did. It did subtract it. I need to check the force body grants though. I don't think they're amplified too much. There is an amplification there, but it's not as well. Yeah, actually, it is. It is good. It's good. Amplification's good. Okay. That concludes this round. Moving on next round. Shield's ready. Well, you're protected, so that's good. Question for next round is as follows. What is the name of Revan's son? I suspect this won't be too difficult. I ripped these questions like randomly. There's not a specific intent here, so I don't think you're too correct. Correct answer to this question is indeed Vaynor. Correct. Any casts from you? Including Force Cloak or Drain Life or Shield. He has all powers available. Drain Life, Death Field, they're all purple, which means he can use all of them. So, well, you have a shield, so there's no need for a cloak, I feel. Unless you're willing to sacrifice. Do you want to use a cloak? Because he will... Yeah, he's actually, yes, he's not going to consume the shield. Good point. Drain and cloak. Very well. Drain in progress on your end. Okay, very well. Moving on to his casts. Draining your force. And casting Death Field. Surprise, surprise. 6. Question for round 6. Was Coruscant best known as the capital of the Republic? Was Coruscant best known as the capital of the Republic ever under Sith control? Yes or no? Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is indeed yes. Any casting before he unleashes the devil from hell? Cloak and secret. Very well. Preparing both. Casts in progress. Now.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
And let's go into the shadow.
Plans within plans.
Draining your force. And he's not doing anything. Because he cannot see you. You're concealed. But he definitely would have death fielded. He had an drain life. He wouldn't have cast death field. He would have cast drain life because he can't afford death field. I'm guessing. I feel like that's what would happen. Round 7. Round 7 question is as follows. Valkorion, the human who would at one point become a puppet for the Sith Lord Tenebrae, was born on which planet? Drummond Kaas, Ziost, or Zakul? Zakul. It's the way he says that. But I suspect you likely know this answer. But who knows? I've already entered something. Plus, I don't know what that secret is. None of the above. Madrias. No, we're talking about Valkorion, the human. That's not an option. So that's, yeah. Which would be, yes, correct. 3 is the correct answer. Zakul. Congrats! Finally! Let me hide this. Finally, something's happening.
Push it to the limit, Grace.
This feels like you're running from him. This is what that feels like to me. Like we need to get away from him as soon as possible. And that's it. We don't have anything else in store. Do you have it? What declare? Do you have powers to declare? You can't cast any powers. Okay. He's draining your force, and surprise, surprise. It's painful. I do apologize for the pain. Round 8. The question is as follows. In the best, I'm the best bounty hunter in this system, and that's not me bragging, that's a fact. Was said by whom? Calo Nord, HK47, or Mira? Three. Supplying answers. Correct answer. Answers, as if there's more than one. The correct answer, ignore the ugly frame, is indeed Mira. Future questions will not be these old questions. This is for the purposes of testing. Oh dear. He can't afford force. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Good. I was like, oh my God, he's about to drain him. He can't afford it. Because death fields for him are a bit more expensive than the standard death fields we use. He's instead sitting this one out. He's not doing anything. And you can't do anything. You can't afford the force. Moving on to round 9. Round 10 is going to have voting. We have all powers available. There may be some future for this yet. Question for round 9. How many dark side points only have 2 levels? 1, 2, 3. In Knights of the Old Republic 2. How many dark side points only have 2 levels? Yes, that is the question. Flying answers. Again, answer. This is just such a habit. Correct. You answered correctly. Would you like to cast anything? I highly would advise you to cast something because he has force. He's gunning for you, so you have to survive this round and the next round. Let's see. So Force Cloak applies next round. No, Force Cloak applies immediately. It protects you immediately. This round, it protects you from being detected. That's the point. But this is this class, for instance. This is the Shadow class. So if we do other classes will not have that. That's the benefit of the class. shield and secret. Very well. Are you sure? Cloak. Cloak, shield, or what do you want? Shield and secret. Okay. Shielding and deploying a secret. Let's go. Shield. Secret time.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
And that's it. Interesting that you didn't want to use cloak, but I guess that's a tactic, perhaps. Draining your force and big shocker. You reduced your force to -1. That's vile. And let's go into the final round. He's not bypassing the shield. You don't have a shield. Oh, he can't buy. You don't have a shield armed. Like, that's why I was saying he destroyed your shield before. I don't see you having a shield. You know, that's why I'm saying, like, I was like thinking maybe you should have used cloak. But that's. Do you want me to? Well, I did have a thing before that allowed the player to rewind time, but I thought it was too complex, so I undid it. This is the animation for it, by the way.
Time waits for no one. No one but me.
But I canceled it because it was a bit too complex. Do you want me to go back? But it doesn't matter. Like, it's a fun test, but it's good. Let's just move on. Does that conclude this round? Yes, it does. Let's move on to the last round, which is audience voting time.
New objective received.
Let's see if something can be done. What are the benefits? Okay, well, suppressing nihilus, I guess. Okay, let me see. Empower nihilus. Suppress. I really need to get these to copy, but this is such good exercise, honestly. The last one, give 5 force points. Pool started while I supply you with the answer. Soul Siphon as well. I didn't detect it. Yes, I didn't see it in time.
I can feel their fear. Now I thrive.
Excellent. That's fabulous. I didn't notice that. I was busy entering the quiz. But let's do the final question. What was the color of the lightsaber blade Kreia used against Surik in the Traya score? You're saying 2. 2 supplied. Correct answer to this question is violet and red. I will amend this in a moment. You're correct. You're most definitely correct. Yes, correct. 4 points in total. Let me end the voting. Voting is done. Poll ended. It should go away in a second. Empower Nihilus with the clackback and cloak me up, please. I most certainly will. Let me first deploy. What was I gonna deploy? The effect that y'all voted for. I didn't even look at it before I empower Nihilus and predict Nihilus's powers. Very well. I will first. Ooh, let me upgrade him first. Upgrade in progress.
Upgrade complete.
Oh God, he's a bit iffy to look at, honestly. Like when you're making the image, it's fine, but the way that I made it, it's pretty fucking creepy. How do I predict again? Jeez, I forgot. Prediction was. I think. Prediction. It doesn't have enough. Doesn't have enough force to cast. We'll see that. What did you want to do as well? I see I'm beginning to lose my focus. Cloak me up. Very well. Cloak in progress.
Plans within plans.
What's he doing? Need to hide this first.
Objective complete.
Well, you've successfully defended yourself. Nihilus's Consume Darkness is an ability that the hardest level of Nihilus uses when he has nothing else to cast. If he can't afford casts, if he can't see you, he's going to use Consume Darkness to obtain, I think, additional 5 or 6 force points. So he's basically using every single moment, and this is the effect for that. He would have kicked my ass if he had gone to 20. Oh, you think that's bad? He has also one more unknown power. So that's, I'm not going to reveal it to you, but it is pretty scary. So what do you think about this overall experience? I feel like if I get in the habit of practicing a bit faster to what to press and what to copy to people, that image is so good. I love this image. It's so good. You know, with this music as well. Like, so what do y'all think about this? Like, is it good? Is it fun? Once we get into it, can we maybe make it a bit faster? We could do this type of stuff pre-quiz as well. I didn't design the winning animation, and you did beat him by 2 points. So yeah, he can become the highest, most difficult form at round 10, which is pretty scary. So the aim of this package is in a format where an AI could run. Okay, let me read that again. Yeah, that's the aim, and the point is that the audience can help as well if I can make it a bit faster and interactive. Plus, like, it moves quicker than those quizzes once you get the hang of it, you know. But you know, again, this isn't meant, in my mind, like, I don't think this is necessarily meant for someone to join, but more so for others to view and have fun. But you know, either way, I think it's, honestly, I just had a really fun time designing these things, so it's fun for me. To just these little details, and I think it's been a good pastime and good exercise as well in terms of setting up cells and planning that type of stuff, because that's useful. But yeah, that's that. We could also do it if we are too short on players for normal quiz. That's true. That's a very good point. That could literally be, that's an excellent point. I didn't even think about that. Because like, if you only have 3 players, then these 3 players can influence it. But I think I maybe should make the audience voting a bit smoother and maybe a bit more interesting, because in the early rounds, okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of details. I'll reveal that power. It's fine. So in the next round, let's say it's Global Rush. It's present. In this instance, this is when let me just clean this up. So in the next round, he's fucked up in the head. He's very sick. So if you answered, this round is Global Rush. So if you had answered correctly, the correct answer is the next question, whatever the question is 2. If you had answered correctly, what Nihilus is doing first is taking off your shield. And then let's presume you don't have a shield. Let me just show you that. Because I'm trying to get something. That's strange. He's not using Insanity. Insanity is the last power. He should be using Insanity to trip you up. But he is not doing it for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. But what Insanity does, it nudges one of your answers down the line. So if you have 3 options, 1, 2, 3. If you answer 2, he triggers Insanity and pushes your answer down to 3. The point in that instance, precognition, being able to predict that he's going to do this, you'll be able to know. Like, oh, okay, he's going to do this, now I'm going to switch up my game. You know, that's when it becomes beneficial. So it's not really helpful in the earlier rounds, I feel. It's only helpful later on. Where I need to practice my buttons. Yeah, precognition, fabulous. But he only does that, I programmed him, he only does that on rounds where your answer is very specific. So he'll do it in specific rounds where you're aiming either to answer incorrectly on purpose. So this can result in accidental purposeful answers because it is Insanity at the end of the day. And I did design a fabulous visual for it that I'm not going to play. Well, it begins like this. So that's fun. That's gonna be a fun time to trigger once that happens. I look forward to getting to display that. It's gonna be fun. I do think I need to practice a bit to be quicker, to be I have 2 thoughts on the normal quiz. Sure, let's go into the Hangouts, and then we can wrap up the Scream. Let me just get rid of some stuff. And we're back. The game is not starting soon. No, it is not. Why am I so deep focused? Where is it? Timer. Tick. Let's play some more fun stuff. I'm thinking about 5 or so minutes, then I'm gonna head off. While you type your thoughts. Leia Fashion Mike, what did you think about this? Would you like to play? Even though, like, okay, let me read. I'm thinking there are some should be a mini reward for secrets in the final round if they do not get used. Like in the last round of the entire quiz for our standard. Like for the standard, okay. Let me ponder on that while we're here. So, I mean, in the sense to program them, that is of course always a little tricky, but I guess I could make the system behave like once I designate the final round, it can either convert secrets, or maybe players have the option to sack their secret for some force points only in the final round. Maybe make a nihilus a 3rd player in the regular quiz. Jesus Christ, that would be atrocious. Well, the thing is, I did make that variant of the quiz separate from this one. It's using the same elements, but the same elements are duplicated. So it is supported that there's only 1 player. But I could actually, that's a good point. I couldn't do that, but that might be a bit too much. If none of those, at the very least, I'd like to say that counts towards secrets kept in post-game statistics if you know already. Okay, listen. What I'm willing to do for you, how's this? Secrets expire last round. How's that sound? They ordinarily expire granting you 3 points, but if it's the final round, all secrets that are unused, what I can do is I can leave them present, used, and then anything that didn't trigger in the round, once all the casting is done, I'll tick it, and I'm like, final act of secrets, cashing them in, they're being cashed in for 3 extra points. How's that sound? You know. Or quite honestly, like I can either convert them to something else, either convert them to something that's guaranteed to trigger, convert them all automatically into stasis secrets that will trigger in the final round. How's that sound? But sure, that's a good point. I'll think of that. But yeah, for this quiz, like to add someone else, I think I could literally program the simplest form of a automatic targeting where the unknown target always answers incorrectly and it always targets the person that's the strongest. But that in itself is kind of like, I don't think it's interesting because it's not an individual, you know. If it's an individual, then you're like, oh, someone's targeting me, but I'm just trying to think of how to make secrets earned at the last second matter, but not too much. Yeah, that's a good point. Getting some serious stream lag. That sucks. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up the stream here. I'm actually starting to sweat a little bit. We've been at it for 3 hours. Damn. Let me find my little ending music. If I can just find stream ending. Not the actual stream, I think. But I do look forward to polishing up that one-on-one thing to trim it. And we didn't also do the topics for next week, but I don't know what to do next week. Closing thoughts. I'm going to write a Thrawn trilogy quiz with the intent of having it used with you as a player. Well, to be honest, that's a great thought, but the problem is my stream is completely frozen. Well, sorry to hear that. I'll be wrapping it up. In case you watch this later on, my problem with the Thrawn trilogy is that I know nothing about it, you know, so I will not be able to answer any questions in that, you know, because I'm not familiar with the Thrawn trilogy. I only discovered the character in Ahsoka, you know, so that's like it's unknown to me basically. Let me find, where's my stream music. Ending. Okay, I'm good now. Well, welcome back. What I said was that the quiz in itself is not really going to be too effective, because it's fine if I'm slightly familiar with the Thrawn trilogy, but I'm completely unfamiliar with it, you know, because I don't know anything about it. I discovered the character of Thrawn like a few months back in itself. Like I heard mentions, but I like know zero. So that's the point. I can only make guesses to the questions, you know. So maybe after I read it, you know, I'm going to throw it to you until you've read it. Yeah, that's what I mean. That would be lovely. Like once I'm. Oh, fully. That's also true. That would be a full-on spoiler. Like which character dies in the last chapter. But yeah, as Fashion Blank said, we're also gonna have a Celine Dion quiz. Well, listen, let me tell you something, you guys. If y'all have a shared topic, considering it's just us, like if y'all have a shared topic on Discord, if you can suggest it, and if you get anyone, like if you can get 5 to 6 players to play, I'm more than happy to be the host for that. You know, that's just chill, fun time. That's all that matters. Because my biggest task is to manage the quiz abilities. The content of the questions is totally fine. So if you have like people that know a particular game, or you want to do that, that's totally fine as well. You know, if you have like a team of players, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sadly wrap up the stream. Oh, I didn't even switch to the stream ending. Okay, that is that. Thanks so much for stopping by, and thank you very much for checking in on the one-on-one quiz. Very happy about that. And I will see you next week, and I'll think of some topic. Likely something Knights of the Old Republic related, but that's about that. And my music's coming on. Yeah, I love this song. I love this song. Read the novels, I will think of a quiz, and we'll supply answers. Sure, we'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. Once I need to get in the habit of reading. Okay? Okay. See you next week.